certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Attica, 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 Attica.
Why
Had the wire, had the wire. I hate this place. All right, that's a mental institution reference.
Nothing works here. The
Nothing works
medications
here.
Don't work.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I get stressed at court, I hit 9 holes right before the show's over. And
Oh. Speaking of court, were you supposed to tell me hi from someone today?
yeah, our lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know that?
Yeah,
I saw him today too.
yeah. Our lawyer. By the way, our lawyer says hi.
Yeah, I saw him. I had to
Yeah.
go see him. I had to drop off some documents I received. in
Oh,
the mail.
fun. Hey,
Yeah.
you wanna read what I have written in my Google image search?
Perp walk.
I have perp walks
Nice.
written in my Google image search. How is everybody? Everybody see my fancy ass today? Everybody see my pretty ass? God, I was good looking.
Let's get some rumors going about me. I had some papers delivered today too.
What kind of papers?
Just papery papers.
Can you tell me what
I had
kind
to deliver them to my attorney. They're just, there's things with stuff and, not lingering divorce. Things that happen after a divorce.
Okay.
You know.
R words. Oh,
R-
no, you didn't do that. Oh. All right. Fair enough.
Just some paper. I'm not worried. He wasn't worried. So if he's not worried, I'm not worried.
MSO says Aaron is inmate OU812.
Yeah.
Do I have a number? I don't know. Either way.
I don't know. I looked you up and you weren't booked, so
No.
I was kind of bummed out about that.
I mean, I wasn't booked into jail, but
No.
I was fingerprinted. Like, I was booked and fingerprinted.
No mugshot.
No mugshot.
Yeah.
Everyone, is sitting here going, oh, is there going to be a mugshot? I thought there was going to be a mugshot today.
We were all excited for the mugshot.
Yeah, because I look fucking good. Holy shit. You know what's great?
What?
Is when people who hate you,
Yeah.
like Patrick or somebody,
Uh-huh.
posts a picture that, like, somebody was waiting outside the courthouse and got a picture of me as I came out of the courthouse.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, I'm famous. I'm the man. I'm the fucking greatest thing. These people follow me all over the place. They love me. I'm the
Another
shit.
Melton fan that has
Yeah.
nothing better to do with their life than to follow you around
Dude.
and watch you winning.
Bro, I'm the fucking man. I really am. I can't help it anymore. I can't even be humble around these people. You follow me, you take pictures of me looking fucking dressed to the nines. I look fucking stunning. As evidence, when they posted the picture online as like, there's Aaron coming out of the courthouse, there were people who I've seen tweet at me that I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world, and they go, he actually does look really good. Like, they were like, it's tailored nice, too. And I'm like, fucking tailored.
Yeah, good fucking suit.
My second favorite suit, motherfucker.
Nice.
So
Which one was it?
I went with the light blue shirt.
Yeah.
With the dark blue jacket.
Uh-huh.
The dark blue pants.
Nice.
Brown belt.
Okay.
Tied together with some beautiful high mirror shined brown dress shoes.
There you go.
Looked great. Looked great. And then we have There are things I can't say.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And people I can't mention. But there is a, let's just say something, there is something in this world, let's call it the Constitution,
Okay.
that is being amended
Yes.
in a way that is very good for all involved.
Okay.
Let's just say today was a good day.
Gotcha.
Today was a very, very good day. I went in. Let's talk about
Did you
it,
fuck
man.
around and get a triple double? Today was a good day?
I fuck around again. It was but it was. It was a good day today. We did not have a morning show, so got the morning off. That was nice. Got out of the fucking courthouse. I looked at my lawyer and I said, well, looks like I'm getting out of here exactly about 10 minutes before the show would have ended. So I got to sleep in an extra hour. That was about the difference. Bone Cold Fleas Austin says, you are the Batman and Melton is the Joker. What would he do without you? Go back to ripping off regular people? No, I've changed things. Citizen M is in the chat saying it's going to be his life's mission to destroy Nick. I've got bad news for you, Citizen M. Nick beat you to it.
He's doing it on his own.
I'm sorry, buddy. You lost that one.
No, Nick beat you to it. It's not your
I
life's
tried
mission.
to do it too. Yeah.
He already beat you to it. So
Yeah.
He just does it to himself before you can.
That's what Nick told me. He goes, what you have to understand is that, sometimes when people are trying to destroy your life, you have to just destroy it first so they can't do it. And that's how you own them.
He's practicing what he preaches.
Yeah, exactly.
That and the Coke stress level thing. He's really good at practicing what he preaches.
Right. Dive Bar says you can see a picture of it on Melton's community page. Yeah, and you can see people go, all right, he looks good. It was so funny to watch people like, I drove all the way to the courthouse. I waited till Aaron came out. I took a picture of Aaron. I guess if an Onion fan goes into a courthouse, their skin sizzles. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, they don't let phones in court. In some courts, anyways.
Oh.
Benton County, I know they don't.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, did they take yours or no?
No.
No,
But
some courts they...
I didn't take mine out either.
Oh, yeah. Well,
So, I'm not a fucking idiot. I will tell you this. I learned something about the justice system today.
yeah.
And that is that there definitely are two different justice systems. And dude, it's not based on skin color or anything like that. It is purely based on appearance.
Really?
If you dress nice to court, if you show up looking nice and professional, they treat you yes sir, no sir. They're really nice
I'm
to you
taking
and
this
everything.
advice in right now, buddy.
Listen to this. You dress in street clothes.
Yep.
I felt bad, but like everyone who went up there before me who had street clothes on, they treat you like an ignorant, dumb fuck piece of shit. They really do. Like, honestly, there was
That's good intel.
one guy before me had like just a t-shirt and jeans on, and he was driving after revocation. And he was going to represent himself. He's going to take this thing to trial. He's asking for fucking discovery and shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow.
Driving after revocation.
He's been watching Nick's show.
Well, wait a minute. That comes back to that.
Oh, God.
So it turns out Nick's famous in the law community in Minnesota, but not for the reasons he'd like. One of the lawyers called what that guy did because he's like, I need the body cam footage for discovery because I'm going to prove that they can't prove it was me on that thing. One of the we went back outside, and one of the lawyers who was there and wasn't there looked at my lawyer and said, he's pulling a Ricada. I laughed. Dude, I got out of the courtroom. I hit my fucking knees. I was laughing so hard. And I looked at my lawyer. I go, do you know how happy it makes me to hear someone say Ricada as a verb, as like a guy wasting the fucking court's time with horse shit? A lawyer said that guy's pulling a Ricada. I was so happy.
I was told tonight's show was going to be a doozy, and so far it's looking good.
All right, fine. I lied. It was my lawyer who said that. My lawyer said he's pulling a Ricada, and it made me laugh my fucking balls off. But it is like people like, I was talking to him about Nick's motion and everything, and he goes, look, because I trust like my lawyer more than I do like YouTube lawyers, because as good as like Sean is, and he's practicing and everything else and all these other guys, they also have to have a level of showmanship. Like they're performing. So I go to my lawyer.
You've
for
also got personal experience with what he's told you and what's happened in the past.
So my lawyer was like, look, it's a real Hail Mary, but it's what everybody does in these situations. It's just what you do. You try to get everything thrown out and you hope for the best. He says, but his motions look like he is writing them personally. Yeah. And they're terrible. He said, either this lawyer is a complete pushover and just letting Nick do this, or this lawyer is just cashing the checks and letting him do whatever he wants, basically.
Probably the second.
Yeah. So, but he said, yeah, those are not, they're not good motions. He goes, what he's doing, there's nothing wrong with what he's doing. Anyone who criticizes what he's doing, I guess a normal thing.
Okay.
He said, but it looks like shit.
Gotcha.
But they treated this fucking guy with the revoked license thing. Dude, the judge is like, yeah. You can see how annoyed the judge is. The prosecutor even went, sir, between now and the pretrial phase, would you please take my card and this offer I've made you? This offer will be good until this pretrial hearing. Like, they're almost like, hey, retard, I know we're not on your side, but could you just clear this off the fucking books, you dipshit?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I get up there, and I'm dressed really nice, and I'm talking to the judge, yes, ma'am, your honor, no, ma'am, your honor, blah, 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 doing the whole thing. I go through my statement that I give about everything, and the prosecutor goes, I can attest to what Mr. Imholt said. The relationship between him and blah, 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 is much better, is very good, and everyone's very happy, and blah, blah. I'm like, fucking hell, what did I walk into here? This is nice. Take a little responsibility for your actions. Say that's all in the past. I'm really sorry.
Well, and you made change.
Yeah, and you made change, and then everyone goes, fucking guy's all right. Like, even the people on the other side of you are like, hey, this fucking guy's okay. Go get your fucking fingerprints. I'm like, all right, I'll get the fuck out of here and get your fingerprints. We don't need you anymore. I'm like, all right. It was nice. It was a decent experience.
Yeah.
I was glad to do it. Glad to take. What I told my lawyer today was like, I feel like this is me exercising the last vestiges of that part of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I took that shitty, horrible, life-destroying April, Kayla, Nick, Aaron team that was toxic and fucking horrible and awful and led to so many other ricochet effects that affected other people.
Yep.
This was me accepting like the last portion of responsibility for that.
Yeah.
And exercising it. It felt really good.
Good.
And
fucking good. And I'm happy for you.
I had people waiting outside the courtroom just like, here he comes. I'm like, yeah, fucking soak it in, bitch. We got this. $135 fine. That's what it cost me. Paid me 135 buckaroonies, which I would have probably golfed that away this morning anyway. Congrats, you made it to the Star Tribune, says Rust Belt. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. A gay multi-ethnic farming family is part of Minnesota's emerging polyamorous community by Richard Chin. The rural household is part of a non-monogamous movement that some say is going mainstream. I'm a fucking innovator.
Fucking trendsetter over here.
I'm the innovator of debauchery. I'm the innovator of degeneracy. I'm the prince of the pineapple, apparently. That fucking pineapple shit in that house is so embarrassing. Could you guys grow the fuck up? Polycules are so this past spring. I got... You guys don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore. Jesus. Thank you, Rust Belt, for the $5. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead. 195 is the number for tonight. Remember, you guys got way ahead last night. I appreciate that. You want to hammer out 195, we're here for you. All right, let's go ahead and check out. I got all kinds of fucking comment. You should have held a mock press conference after court. That would have been funny as fuck. Just looked up the picture and fuck, like I've said for 10 years, you have the weirdest fucking stride. Well, I mean, that's a very nice way. Here, can I tell you later on the air right now? Someone asking, how was court? Give me a minute. But, yeah, it was awesome. It was, everyone was very nice. They couldn't have been nicer. They couldn't have been more professional.
Good.
You know, made some jokes with the officers. You know, They were cool. Like I said, just all you gotta do is put a tie on, and they're really nice to you. You wear a T-shirt, they'll treat you like a fucking asshole.
My upcoming thing is only a Zoom thing, but I should dress real nice for that, like extra nice too, huh?
You don't even have to wear pants.
Well, I have to go to the attorney's office, so yes, I do have to wear pants.
Oh yeah. Our lawyer won't like it if you.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I was supposed to say hi for him, but
yeah.
I saw you 5 minutes before the show started.
I know.
So what are you gonna do?
And then I saw him today too, and he's like, I told Aaron to say hi, and then now here you are. Like, why? Oh, because I have this for you.
Let's go to Chad Buzamok. Says, why are you wasting the hat so much? Losing more hair or out golfing before? I got 9 holes in. It was, weird day. It's a classist system, not a racist system, says Skeezy Whitefish. I agree. It's a very classist system. I just walked in there looking like I had a couple of bucks.
Is it?
And they were like, hello, sir.
Is it classist? Or does the fucking judge want to be shown some respect?
That too. That's what I think it is. You show
fucking
the court.
Walk in, dress nice. Be on your best behavior.
That's true. If you dress like an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole.
Hasn't anyone seen My Cousin Vinny?
What is that outfit? But yeah, that's true. You show up and have respect for the court. They have respect for you back. That's how life works,
Right. Weird. It's like the last place where that counts.
Cocktiff says, not as gay as driving 2 hours to be miserable at a comedy show. Melton fans are so cool. Chad Buzamok says, this is new info for you. This is common sense in any adult to dress nice for court. Dude, they just don't.
It's not.
They don't do that. No.
You would think it's common sense, but it is not.
I didn't see anybody dress nice where I was. Mr. Nobody is seething like a motherfucker right now. He says, you're bragging about looking nice to your court appointment. Yeah, it went great.
Yeah, it has to be a thing where people don't dress nice, because as many times as our attorney made sure to tell me, make sure you dress nice.
Right.
People don't. They show up like dog shit.
Yep. McBuster says, Nick needs to scrub those showers at that house. Good thing you didn't buy that swamp pit.
He needs some CLR.
Yeah, he really did.
You should get CLR as a sponsor next.
I will say this. That house has potential to be a beautiful house.
Oh, yeah.
The land is great. I liked when we went and looked at it for the price Nick was offering it to us for. I was like, we can work on these things.
Yeah.
Like at $350.
Yeah.
I was like,
there's a decent amount of land there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And April loved the amount of land and everything else. And then it was but at $450, you got to clean that shower, you got to clean those sinks,
that fucker better be immaculate.
The ceiling has damage. What looks like pipe damage. Like, you got to fix a lot of shit for $450,000 in Minnesota, especially out in Spicer, Minnesota.
Yeah.
People spending $450 are going to be picky.
Well, just in general, clean up some shit in the background of them photos. That old plastic faded shitty fucking playground thing that was in the backyard. You remember that?
Oh, the kid slide thing.
The kid slide thing. Yeah. It just looks trash.
They could have done a lot of things. They could have staged it better. They could have made that bedroom look less fucking depressing. And how about when you say you got rid of all your booze, how about you hide the fucking booze bottles where you clearly put them in the other house?
Well, no, but somebody else lives there.
Yeah, Kiwi Farms did something so mean.
Oh, yeah?
I almost don't want to repeat it.
Oh, boy.
It was so fucking mean.
Ooh. I gotta know.
So, in one of the pictures, there is in the shower, in the cleaner shower.
Yeah.
There is a photo that shows, and we saw it yesterday. We just didn't, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
With some body wash.
Mm-hmm.
There was some shampoo.
Yeah.
And then there was a thing of Summer's Eve pH balance, feminine, basically vag wash. And
gotta keep that thing fresh.
So, which is fine. Some women use those products. They believe. Now, others say that, soap and just keeping it clean is more than fine. You'll be okay. This other stuff kills good bacteria and bad bacteria. People have their discussions about it, right?
Uh-huh.
On Kiwi Farms, they just took to saying that April has a stinky pussy, and and they were saying it in the meanest fucking ways. Like there were a couple couple that I read where I was like, and then there were a few where I was like, guys, Jesus fucking Christ, that's enough.
Well, I mean, what do alleged illegal substances do to your pH balance? Does that throw things off?
There are intimate details I have that, and I will tell you right now.
I'm not asking you to answer that. I'm just saying hypothetically.
I am proving to the world right now that there are some things I will not share with the world.
Right. I'm just saying hypothetically,
and
like that could be a thing.
I will not share smells with the world. If you're wondering what my limits are, Coke, fine. Swinging, fine. Smells,
yep.
I won't do that to people.
Gotcha.
I will not do that.
Gotcha.
No smell talk coming out of me. It's
not coming out of you.
No, that's not. But that's not what I meant.
No, it's what I said though. It's not what you said. It's what I said. I said it, not you.
A small town farm with 490. First of all, you're part of the reason I was in this situation in the first place. This court thing today. This is partially your fault.
What? It's your show.
Correct. But you're partially. You're not. I'm responsible.
I mean, I definitely.
They did ask for you in court today. They were like, "We want to talk to him."
Bullshit.
No, they didn't.
And they did not. I'm irrelevant in that case.
You could have just stopped before at that case.
Fine. I'm irrelevant.
There you go.
There.
Small town farm with $4.99. Why do you have mods that do not support the channel? All mods should have to have a top level membership of the Steel Toe Morning Show channel. I agree, Small Town Farm. If you are a mod and you are not a member of this channel, I may have to reconsider that mod status. Fauci's Pangolin becoming a member for 27 months says still funny, as if there was a question. Raz of Chaz with $2 says, I bet your back door looks like a donut. I wasn't in jail. Dude, I kind of wanted to be 10 minutes late to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Let people think that I got arrested and got put in jail or something, but I couldn't do it. 199 from Kiff says, remain law abiding, Imholt. Can you do that? I mean, so far, so good. Shane M with $10. You ain't going to get me to fucking read that shit. I know what you cunts are doing. Don't you shut your cunt mouth, Shane M. And thank you. What I meant to say was thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You're a nice man. And I've gone off the handle. So we have $180 away from tonight's goal. And you'll see the note attached to it for the commissary fund.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could read his and give him advice, right?
You can read that. Go ahead, Shane M. $10.
The mother of my children also screwed me over. Any advice on this topic? Find yourself a good attorney. Pay him lots of fucking money. That's my advice.
And I've never been in such situations, so I don't know.
That's just what I've heard you have to do.
Let's go ahead and see what the audience says. Atomic Ray says you cannot shampoo out chlamydia. Nobody has chlamydia. 09 Canyon says there's a difference between pH balanced wash and douche. Right. Stop. All right, Citizen M. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Atomic Ray says it is probably the water that smells. She'll never get it clean until she gets clean water. Ananalas says her and Kayla share it. Atomic Ray, does Summer's Eve remove rust stains?
Old rusty curtains.
Oh, come on. See, now, Kiwi Farms is doing the stinky pussy bit. They're calling her Stinky Fleshlight. It's so childish. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Why would you say it? You know who you're sitting next to.
Don't laugh at Stinky Fleshlight. It's just mean-spirited. It's fucking nasty. You know what was really creepy today?
What's that?
To go on Kiwi Farms and read my name and attached to it wasn't fucking retard asshole cunt face. It was, hey, nice to see this guy's taking responsibility. I wish Nick would take responsibility. There was a lot of this. Say what you want about that retard Aaron Imholt, but at least he's taking responsibility, learning from his mistakes and moving on with his life. That dude, and if you're a Kiwi Farms reader, know that's weird. The nicest you're ever going to get. Don't try to get these people to like you.
No.
2 reasons. 1,
they won't.
They'll find a way to turn. 2, if you're reading Kiwi Farms and you're a personality, you're probably unlikable.
Right. Yeah.
I read Kiwi Farms. Guess what? Great ability to rub people the wrong way.
I've never.
Very good at getting.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never witnessed that.
Do you
ever.
know how fucking good I am at being a heel and getting people to hate me? People line up outside of a courthouse to take pictures of me. And you know what's weird about these weirdos? Is that they could have just come up to me and said hello and taken a picture.
Right.
Like, they had to do it sneaky. Like, I would have let you. You could have shaken my hand and been like, hey, I'm a big Patrick Melton fan. I'd be like, all right, he's fat. That's fine. And then I would have said, would you like a picture? No, yeah, I would like a picture. I'd take a little picture with him, you know? Why not? Matt has a fleshlight named Rover, says MSO. Mick Buster says Aaron had stinky curtains and roast beef curtains. That's
what the roast.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about what do you call it? Smells. I'm not talking about smells. I will not do it.
The curtains smell like beef.
Everyone, everyone has curtains, you know? Dustin with $4.99 says, Aaron, isn't it a little embarrassing to go through all this court shit only because you don't know how to shut up about your personal life? It wasn't about, no, that's not what it was about. It was about being a fucking dick is what it was being about. It was being a fucking dickbag cunt face, and I had to pay the price for that. And go through all this court shit. I went to court one time for an hour or so. You know, cost of doing business when you admit you did wrong. See, Dustin, the problem is you're not going to get me to feel like shitty or forlorn about this situation because I know I deserved it. I know I needed to do it to atone for it, and that's what today was.
Gotcha.
And it went exactly how it was supposed to. Thank you for the $5. $2 from Los Federales says she needs this. Oh, God. I don't know. Guys, God damn it. Handheld aluminum shower head nozzle, cleaner flushing cleansing system. It's a fucking douche faucet. Oh, boy. Guys, no, there is no proof that
Did you just add that to your cart?
There is no proof that anyone has a stinky pussy. Stop it. Razak Chaz with $2 says, Nick, I can put an iron filter in for you. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, Raz is the water guy.
I'm sure he'll be looking for your help. Would it be funny if Raz did get a DM from Mercado? I want you to install a filter and tell me everything you know about Aaron. All right, guys. 175 is the number for today. Thank you very much. Sam Show says, busy. Can only say you're gay. Thanks, pal.
MSO shits on me and then apologizes. Has he ever said sorry to you?
No.
Why are you saying sorry to me, MSO? You don't got to say sorry to me. Fuck me. Like, why?
Yeah. I'm actually pissed.
Fuck.
Fuck this guy, MSO. Fuck shit on him. Quick. MSO says, will he feel the same way when he I'm not going to violate anything. Why would I do that?
You're smarter than that.
Why would I do that?
You have no reason to do that.
That would be retarded. 383 Novocaine with $2 says, Aaron, now you know where the fly problem was. Oh, that's disgusting. Can we not make stinky pussy jokes? Please.
I mean, we could, but it's... What fun would that be?
Wild Saffron says, any respectable mistress would have her Coke King install a bidet. Guys are mean. Guys are very mean. All right, get that fucking douche thing out of here. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, man, yeah, so it was a interesting day today.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't as interesting as yours, but, things are just kicking off.
Can you say what you got or no? I can't remember.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I just kind of want to I'll just let people speculate. Ooh, Matt's got shit too. Go fucking try to find it.
CP. That's what they served you with. It was a notice that they found CP in your house, right?
CP.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
you're not allowed to say that.
I don't know these abbreviations of things. No, it was not that.
They found some cheddar popcorn in your house?
No cheddar popcorn.
Was there some cheddar popcorn?
No cheddar popcorn.
No cheddar popcorn.
No cheddar popcorn. No.
All right.
No.
See, Sam Show now just writes, stinky. That's not. See, that's what Kiwi Farms did. They saw the Summer's Eve product and they just started making stinky pussy jokes. And I'm like, did you know that for a moment there was a part of me that went, I was married to her at some point. I did love her at some point. That's enough, boys. You know, I felt
Yeah.
a little something. I felt a tinge of something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Uh,
I felt the tinge once.
that is shitty well water. Come on, Rich Nick, get a softener. I don't know if you can call him Rich Nick anymore.
It had a softener. We saw it in the picture. What it needs is something to remove the fucking iron in the water.
Yes.
I don't think a softener removes all that iron.
But how rich, you know? Monograph things got to be costing him a fucking fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Criminal case. I got an estimate today from someone in the know,
Yeah.
in the legal billing
Mm-hmm.
sense of things, on to up to how much that shit can cost you.
Yeah.
What I heard today from someone in the know, not in the know about what Nick's lawyer costs, but just about average. You're fighting
In
a criminal
general,
case like
this stuff.
about $10,000 a month.
Oof.
Right? It's been what, 4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
That's a chunk, bro.
Well, I mean, if he's writing the paperwork up himself, he's probably getting a deal.
No, because his lawyer signs it, so that means he did it.
But he doesn't have to pay for the secretarial part of it.
I don't know. You're
You know?
getting past.
You never looked at how the lawyer bill breaks down?
I don't. No, I just pay the fucking thing. I don't like reading it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like looking at the bill.
I
Because
like
what am I
looking-
going to do? Argue it, and they're going to tell me they're right or that I'm right?
I like looking how you get billed for a 7.5 minute phone call and they got it like down to the exact penny.
The dot, the
Yeah,
point
it's
1.13 hours or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not shitting anyone. It's business.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. It's fucking business.
Well, can you do it?
no,
No,
exactly.
that's what you
it's
pay for.
business. That's what I'm fucking paying for.
That's what you pay
I
for.
love them phone calls. Them expensive fucking phone
Yeah.
calls.
Dude, it was pH balanced pussy soap, says Sam Show. You don't just grab that shit off the shelf. I figured you guys would be interested in the pussy soap. McBuster says April's beaver smells like a mackerel cannery. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you ever driven through Motley?
Oh, there's a fish place there. That's a deep cut for the central Minnesota crowd. You ever drive through Motley? It's a fucking fish town. Sam Joe says you don't have to feel anything now. Feelings are for gay F words anyway. King Kong Dong says stinky pussy equals gross equals rotten fish plus 3 days.
Oh, boy.
King Kong Dong says Nick's cost, bail, lawyer, payoff not to take tests. He definitely has daddy's help. I mean, when you look at, here's my deal.
Yeah.
When you look at the house, the cars, the grocery bills, the nanny that he had, all of that, you got to figure the YouTube money is probably gone.
You would think.
That YouTube money is probably gone. So we're talking about mommy and daddy's money now. We're
Yeah.
talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. Anonymous says, last I read, Nick owes Randazza over $200K. Nick is supposed to pay Monograph $300.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
he
is
owes
this?
Monograph $300, and that's not even done yet. Like, Monograph's still going to
Oh,
get
are these
after
other
it.
cases?
That's the guy he called a pedo.
So these are other cases he's going through.
Yeah, he's got a
Okay.
civil case, CPS case, and criminal case.
Jesus.
Vidam says there is no way Nick's going to sell that house for that price. Not without working on it. Here's what's really depressing about that
But
house.
he can't. He has no handyman skills.
Right. It could be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Could be worth every penny of that $450. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Nick, I don't know if he's never staged a house in his life. I've staged a few houses. I've had this is my my third house.
Okay.
Sauk Rapids, Big Lake. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Third house. I've had to stage 2 houses to sell.
Okay.
And it's a process. You should take a whole week at least. What you usually have is your realtor walks through with you before you put it up
Yeah.
for sale. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And they give you a list of things they need you to do to stage the house right. Then you spend a week or two doing that. You stage the house. You make it look fucking like better. The thing about selling your house is you make it look better than the day you moved in and now you have to leave.
Yeah.
You know? So you stage the house and then people look at this beautiful home and all of a sudden $450 doesn't look like $450.
Right.
You know, it looks like $400. Looks like, it looks like a pretty good deal. Problem is, when you don't stage the house and it's wide open and it looks cold and empty. First of all, it looks cold and empty. People can't,
You got 2 options. The condition that house is in, that state, you're better off with it being completely empty. Not with some shit in there.
So people can then just picture their shit.
Yeah,
in there.
don't leave some shit. TVs with nowhere to fucking sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a real good picture in my head. Great.
So He didn't stage the house. He didn't fix any problem. People are going to see 450. And no matter how nice the house is, people are going to go 450. If I'm spending $450,000, I'm moving in today and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I got. They're going to take one look at that shower and that sink and they're going to go, fuck 450. I can get 250, something nicer than this.
Yeah.
You know? I won't get the land, I won't get the square footage, but I can get a beautiful home, $250,000, $300,000, and I don't have to deal with any of this shit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Ceiling all fucked up, you know, old floors and shit. So I just think at 450, it's a pipe dream.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I agree.
Let's go to, oh boy. I'm just looking at some of these. I'm not going to say that about people's smells. Chevrolet JB says April did complain about her shit getting out of whack all the time. Did she? Sam Show says, did you see we have a 3D rendering of the house so you can just walk through it? Yeah, I saw Meme Copium. Meme Copium went through that today. Meme Copium doesn't like me. I don't understand why.
No?
Yeah, he was, well, not doesn't like me, but he's giving me some shit. Yeah, he wants me to live in the cuck shed. I'm like, hey, I'm fucking out of there.
You were
Meme
going.
Copium.
You were going to.
Well, fair enough. All right,
But
never mind.
But now you left.
Hey, Meme Copium. I don't know if you. I knew your first name. I called you by your first name. You're right. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Move on.
but you left.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Next time, have my back.
That's not as fun.
Exactly. It needs staging, says MSO. Look at everybody agreeing with me today. Matt, it's you who have no anything skills. You throw trash in a grinder and say, uh-huh. Dude, and God help you if you don't say uh-huh when you throw that trash in there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That's the important part of the job.
Uh-huh.
Vidam says the house needs updates and he needs to stage the house as someone is living in it. Yeah. He'll get that. House down the road from me sold 1K square feet, $350K in an okay area, not in an expensive city. Well, we will see. We'll see. King Kong Dong says when Aaron sells his home, he's going to need audience help to store the Asian women. Now, we'll just have him walking around as waitresses at the open house, you know, to look intentional.
If you had any of your Ukrainians, I'd help you out, but not Asians.
Vidam says the bathroom with the rust needs a lot of work or to be gutted and remodeled. And people think like that when they're like 450. They're like, okay, 450, then 15 or 20 for this bathroom.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they start adding
that.
shit up. They start adding shit up. Oh, Anonymous says the ceiling is all scuffed up from all the ceiling cats. Makes sense.
I've never seen cats on a ceiling.
It's a reference to Nick staring at the ceiling when he's
I'm
fucked.
aware.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
I've never experienced that.
Sam Show says Meme Copium is fatter than you. That doesn't help the fact that he hurts my feelings. He wasn't actively mean, though, says Dr. Rondo. He almost did a Stony spot. Anybody who does a Stony spot is cool with me. Sean is the fucking man.
Yeah.
Sean is the fucking dude, man. But no, seriously, Meme's just busting balls. No, I like Meme Copium. I watch his shows. He goes on when I'm on sometimes.
Yeah.
So I can't watch him, but I always watch him afterwards. I do. I like Meme Copium. Any respectable women would cry to be forced to cook in that kitchen nightmare. It's gross. Yeah, I saw the stovetop is not.
In a $450,000 home, yeah. In a $150,000 home, it fits in. It's fine.
Right.
It's
right. It just
it's
depends
just a
on what
stove
you're
that
asking
you'll up someday when you get around to it, you'll upgrade it.
Chris Benoit. I love Chris Benoit. Oh, God damn it. Chris Benoit with $10 says, what's worse, a stinky vag or Melton's General Body Odor? Melton's General Body Odor, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
If I think a girl's hot
Uh-huh.
and like I'm going down on her or something,
Uh-huh.
it's fucking gross to talk about. But, and there's some stink,
Uh-huh.
I'll chalk it up to like, she's having an off day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, where are you out? Dancing, things got a little
Yeah,
funky.
you got a little sweaty,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But if it's 3-4 times,
Right.
it's like, bitch.
Like, was she wearing unbreathable leather pants? That
Yeah.
affects it.
There's been women like, I'm not going to say who.
Okay. That's probably a smart thing.
But like I've done a few times
Mhm.
and some things weren't right.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me go like, is my fucking dick dirty or something? Like, do I have, like, I don't have anything. I know that, but am I like covered in some kind of weird incompatible Capricorn bacteria that fucking wrecks this girl's fucking pussy? What the hell is going on with this chick? I don't know. I don't write off stinky pussies because all things can be fixed. You're telling me that if there's a girl just like amazing,
no, I'm just saying,
ass,
like, yeah, it would
beautiful tits, fun to be around, and you just the sex is incredible.
What?
You're gonna put up with a stinky pussy for a little bit.
I was gonna say for a little bit. How consistent is it? Is it like, okay, yeah, off day, a little something
Right.
weird going? Because everyone, whatever, the human body is fucking disgusting at times. It does weird human body shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little funny for a week there. Fine, it passed. You're 6 months in, and it's still like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? It's time to bail.
There's been times where
Time to fucking bail.
I haven't let somebody blow me because of what I've been doing all day.
Well,
And I'll
that's
just be like,
understandable. You
I'm
don't
just
want them
like-
to go down on you with onion balls.
Yeah, I'm just like, I played basketball or I golfed or
Can I shower first?
I
before
threw
we
the
do all
football
this?
around. Or
Like, how about we just both, like, we'll each go shower off. Like, it's better that way. Two clean human bodies is amazing. Two disgustingly sweaty human bodies that have been just stinky all fucking, no.
It's super fucking hot.
Fuck
right?
that.
Oh, sorry. I got that wrong. I apologize. Thank you, Chris Benoit. Plankton with $4.99 says he needs a Finken iron out system. It's like $45 a month. Worth it. Our tub used to look like a tomato soup dispenser. Damn.
Jesus.
Kiff with $1.99. He says, Matt, in your ideal reality, is Aaron part of it? Why not?
What?
Am I part of your ideal reality?
I'm living my ideal reality. Couldn't be happier to be where I am in life.
You just made Kiff so fucking sad, dude. That you said this is your ideal reality. He feels sad now.
Well, he's probably thinking I'm pathetic.
Look, man, Matt's a good time. I'm a good time. That's why we hang out.
Yeah, I fucking love my life.
Mr. Me says, good God, man, I never actually sat and watched the chat before. Dude, there's a lot of weird people out there. Yeah, we got some strange fucking weirdos in the YouTube chat. They got mental problems. But the Rumble chat's fun as fuck. And the mods told me,
Yeah.
we want to make this a place that we can be proud of. We're going to clean it up. We want you to check it at the end of the week. I said, all right, I'll check it out. But if you want to be heard on YouTube, you just throw those super chats in there. We get to you in pretty good time. 155 is the number for tonight. Once again, you guys are fucking crushing it on YouTube over there. Thank you very, very much for your generosity. Also, Ryan the Garbage Man with $2 says the rust color is actually pee from all the squirting. Can I'm going to mute for a second. Guys, give us about 10 to 12 seconds
Okay.
to confer. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I don't think it's piss anymore.
Glad you came around, sir. Oh, has Matt tried out the Baldo? Nana Last says. No, I looked him up because I'm all fucking.
I think if I ever see a Baldo, I'm going to fucking puke.
I'll try anything once, and I can probably get my chick to go along with it at least one time. But they're too expensive just to go on like a.
Are they expensive?
Woo! I think they're not that cheap. Oh, plus I'm a cheap fuck dude. I'm not spending money
that's
on.
True. I need to become a cheap fuck.
You should.
That's what I need to do. I need to just sit at home. I went to Casey's twice today.
I fixed my own shit, like my
went to-
oven. I didn't go buy a new oven. I just found one free and fixed it.
So I went to the courthouse.
Yeah.
I got a Casey's breakfast pizza on the way because there's no way I wasn't fucking getting Casey's breakfast pizza.
Well, I mean, you're on the
But
go.
then
That's fine.
I decided I was going to go to Midland and Stoney's. That's a 30-minute drive from the courthouse to Midland.
Yep.
And then a 40-minute drive to Stoney's from Foley.
Uh-huh.
And then a 20-minute drive back home. So I did a lot of driving.
Yep.
So I went breakfast before. Then I stopped at Casey's
In
again.
a vehicle that gets what for mileage?
About 20. The Tahoe gets about 20.
Okay.
It's not bad. But I stopped at Casey's again, got a wrap.
Oh.
So I have breakfast pizza and a wrap. My 2 meals that I've eaten today have been Stoney's. I'm shit.
Casey's, I mean?
What did I say?
Stoney's.
Casey's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't have time when I was at
Yeah.
Stoney's.
Yeah.
Josh said your face looks like a pinched Baldo. Is that what Meme Copium? I think Meme Copium's name is Josh.
Okay.
Did he say my face looked like a pinched Baldo? And he put me in the cuck shed. I want to like Josh, but I can't. I feel like a cuck. I go back to the swinging days when I'm fucking a wife and he's fucking a wife and they're each other's wives and everything else. You know, when I like someone and they don't like me back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Having more than one partner will make the pH levels off in a woman's snatch. I am not going to talk about smells today. I am not going to talk about smells. Anonymous says, bullshit, Aaron. You haven't seen the Baldo? I have not seen the Baldo. I've not seen it. And if you would have taken it out, I would have said, you put that fucking thing away or I'm cutting your dick off.
And he would have said, I'm going to put it away. Now bend over.
No, you're not putting your balls in my butt. Won't fit. My sphincter is too tight. Vidam says,
That's why the tip is tapered.
Having more than one partner will make the pH levels off in a woman's snatch. She's probably using lubricant with Kayla and Nick, which could mess up the pH level too. Not going to talk about smells, bro. Silverwolf says 30 minutes to Foley. How the fuck are you getting all green lights on Division? No, 30 minutes from Elk River.
Yeah.
My man. King Kong Dong says Aaron celebrated with 12 quesadillas from Taco Bell in Waite Park. Saw him on my lunch break. Asked if I could have one, and he growled like a bear protecting a cub. That's not accurate at all. It's not accurate. Oh, God, that's going to be mean. I'll get to that tomorrow morning. 383 Novocaine with $5 says, we know why Aaron hates cats. They were fighting for the tuna. That I'm not making any comments on smells. Producer ISO with 199 says, we all deserve forgiveness. Felons for life. I am not a felon, sir. How fucking dare you? Do you know what that's a reference to?
What's that?
We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah?
ISO, who was Shuli's producer on the Shuli network.
Uh-huh.
Found with like 6,000 images of kids.
Oh,
yeah. Worked for Shuli while he was gathering the images of the kids.
Not good.
Yikes.
It probably puts people close to you kind of under the...
Puts you in a weird fucking spot, doesn't it?
Yeah, they got to be kind of under watch too. Like
almost like when someone you're legally married to gets arrested for cocaine possession and somebody you're trying to do business with very relatively soon calls you and goes, you have anything to do with this? Puts you in a fucked up spot.
Oh, didn't know that happened.
I mean, luckily it was easy to, talk about. But
yes, luckily.
Oh, man. King Kong Dong says, did April's snatch have a before and after drug smell? I'm not talking about smells. This way, if I keep saying I'm not talking about smells, it doesn't sound like a yes or a no.
Just not talking about it.
Just not talking about smells.
You haven't told me nothing about smells off the air either, so
Nope.
I can't even hint either way. No fucking idea.
Move your headphones.
Yeah.
But that's all I have to say about that.
Nice.
383 Novocaine with $2 says, did Aaron join that elite club too? Not pee. Look, man, it's not piss. All right? It just means you got great dick and you just throw it around like a champ and you fuck like a monster. That's all it means. What?
Nothing. Just happy you came around. Welcome to the club.
Oh boy. Do you want to get into the news? I want to talk shit about my stuff.
I don't care what you do. I'm having fun.
I want to talk shit about my stuff from today. Do we still want to talk about Ricada's shit? It is kind of funny, but I'm kind of...
Well, jokes here and there are fine.
But I don't know. I'm competing with Chad Zumach tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind. We're doing great. We're over 600-700 people.
We're fine.
We're doing great. Let's go. I lost my virginity at... Oh, God, I want to see more of these. I know why you love bread. You love the smell of yeast. I'm not commenting on smells. Thank you, Silverwolf, for becoming a monthly supporter on Rumble. That's a fun way to support the show. I lost my virginity at 15 to my girlfriend. She had the nastiest, stinkiest pussy. But I was 15 and didn't know any better and thought that was normal. Lesson learned.
Thinking back,
pussy
I wonder...
is stinky in high school.
Yeah, I was going to say, thinking back, I'm thinking that's just the way it was in high school because,
When I went down on my girlfriend quite a bit in high school, it would smell like, I remember the smells, chili cheese Fritos. I would get a chili cheese Fritos smell.
I just remember a pungent nose burny smell. I don't know how to...
Yeah. No, I couldn't mistake it.
Yeah.
It was fucking chili cheese Fritos. It made me not able to eat chili cheese Fritos.
Huh. Maybe someone in the chat knows this stuff. There's a certain silicone caulking stuff used on ductwork, and it has this weird nose burny pungent smell. That's what I remember from high school. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, Silver Wolf. He's gonna puke. Wild Saffron says, Aaron, do you have a good alibi placing you far from the courthouse in case the Ralpha mail shows up? I'm not going to that hearing, but I will tell you this. And Alyssa, clip this. Everybody clip this. Get it on Twitter. Tag Ralph in it.
Clip away.
If Ethan Ralph is in town tomorrow afternoon, or if Ethan Ralph is in town Thursday night,
Yeah.
I would love to take him to the St. Cloud boxing gym because he talked about wanting to box.
Yeah.
I would love to take Ralph to the St. Cloud boxing gym, and I would love to go a few rounds with him.
Yeah.
If he wants to do that, that's fine. Last time I offered that to him, he said, no, we got to make this like an event. He went into his pro wrestling shtick, you know?
Yep.
But I said, Ralph, if you want to do this, come on in. I'm a paid trainer at the gym, so I can get you in. I can go. I'm a coach. I can go into the ring. You're okay because I'm a coach. It's okay. The club is licensed and insured and everything else. So if Ralph wants to come to St. Cloud, Minnesota, clip this, get it to him. And no, he's not going to ride with me. We will meet at the club.
Yeah.
If Ralph wants to meet me at the boxing club, I will meet him and we will go rounds and I will teach him how to box and it will be fun. It will be a good time. I'm not out there to hurt Ethan Ralph.
No.
I'm not. We can stream it if he wants to stream it. That's totally fine. I'm not out there to beat Ethan Ralph up or kick the shit out of him or
Knock him
anything
around
like
a
that.
little bit.
I'm in there to teach him some things.
There you go.
That's it.
Lesson learner.
Where to hold your hands, quit dropping them before you throw, things like that.
Put your hands up, stupid. Every time you drop them, I do this.
Besides, everybody has this idea that, like, yeah, if you kick the shit out of Ethan Ralph, that's going to be so cool. It's not, though, because I know how to do it, and he doesn't.
Yeah.
So it just looks like I'm bullying the guy.
Right.
I think it's better if I'm, taking it easy, and you're just pep, and you're hitting him, and pep, and people see, and they're like, Aaron's barely giving it to him, and fucking Ralph is just getting tagged with shit. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So I'll say this. Get the info to Ralph. Get it to him somehow. I don't want him anywhere near my children. I don't want him anywhere near my house. I don't want him anywhere near my existence. But if he wants to meet at that boxing club at Downtown Gym and Fitness, we can do that. And we can go rounds. And I'll teach Ralph how to box. And then the next time somebody tries to jump him, he won't get his fucking ass kicked. I'll help the guy more than anything else. All right.
It's a service you're performing.
I'm being a nice guy.
Yeah. It's a donation.
Oh, look at this. Somebody writing in the show tonight so far. Online haters. Oh, I thought you were incarcerated. And then Aaron, my incarceration was greatly exaggerated. Look, I can't help it that these guys see that every fucking thing I do. It's not my fault. I just live my life. Oh, somebody writes in stinky chicken liver catfish bait. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tuna, mackerel, or stinky cheese. That's not. That's, guys, you're being remarkably. Now someone sending me a message, yeast infection. God's way of showing women what it's like to live with an irritating cunt. That's not. You guys are fucking
Is that what I had
mean.
for all those years?
You guys are fucking mean. One punch from Aaron and that dude's head is coming off. I'm not going to do that to Ethan Ralph. I'm not going to knock his foot. What do I gain by knocking Ethan Ralph's head off? Oh, a guy who knows how to box. Knock the guy's head off who doesn't know how to box. That's like Lance Armstrong beating me in a bike race.
Yeah.
What is he? He's like, yeah, I fucking smoked this guy. It's like, you should.
You're Lance fucking Armstrong.
Roids or no roids. Sam Show says you can't hurt him. He's too pilled out of his mind. Citizen M rarely has a good burn.
Yeah.
Citizen M says, I don't want him anywhere near my children. Calm down. We're talking about Ethan Ralph, not cocaine. Citizen M, that's a mean thing to say about Kayla, and you know it, sir. Shane M says, I understand not talking about your own shit. Talk about the Shuley shit. It's far worse. We're starting our show tomorrow with the Shuley shit. If you want to know about that, the ESO guy. Aesop's Fables.
So horny?
ESO horny with his fucking
so horny.
His cheddar popcorn that he got discovered with. Thank you guys very much. Not even 8 o'clock. We're 1:45 away from tonight. Thank you very much. The links are in the chat for Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. I kind of want to just have fun with the chat and keep talking about these 2 or 3 different things. but we're kind of running out. So I don't want to harp on it too much.
I have a
But
feeling
I
it'll
fucking
come
love
back
this
up.
stuff.
I mean, it always does circle
Somebody
back.
did bring something up to me today.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
And we've talked about this before, so I won't
Yeah?
dwell on it. But somebody brought it up to me.
Huh.
It's worth throwing out to the audience.
Uh-huh.
They said, they're selling this house, right?
Yeah.
That means that, and this was somebody else talking to me. They said,
Yeah.
that means that either with all this CPS and criminal shit going on, they're actually going to live, the three of them, to a home, live in the same bedroom, the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of them is out. Kayla gets her own lawyer. Kayla could be out.
Yeah.
April posted a picture from a lake away from everyone. April could be out. They're selling the house that April lives in. April could be out. Or all three of them are living together. Somebody threw this out to me today. They said,
Okay.
you got a message from Kayla's stepdad a while back.
Yeah.
A week or two ago. I'm like, yes, I did. And they said, what if she leaves and she comes to you because you've done all this, therapy and self-help and all this other shit after you got left these people and like the emotional and psychological toll it took.
Yep.
What if she comes to you looking for some kind of help? And I thought that's an interesting question. I don't think that's likely.
Yeah.
But I had to answer them anyway. And I said, I know that there is a part of me that exists. And this is important to do, is like not to just deny parts of yourself, but like
Right.
let them breathe, talk to them a
Yes.
little bit.
Yep.
I said, there's a part of me that exists, and I'm aware of that part of me that would welcome her into my home with open arms, and we would hang out and we would reminisce about the good old days. And the whole thing.
Yeah.
I know that part of me exists.
Yep.
I also know that that's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
I also know that if I say no and just turn someone away after the journey that I've been through, I feel a little hypocritical. Because here I am. I had a lot of people who have helped me out. I have a lot of people who I went to and apologized to, and they've helped rebuild me.
Yep.
Why shouldn't I do that for someone else who needs it? And the answer I ended up coming to was, because you're still remarkably weak and vulnerable in terms of this improvement that you've made.
Yeah.
And you need to protect that. You don't have room in your car right now to turn around and pick somebody up. You just got to keep going forward down that road. So
You can point them in the right direction, which
Right.
road to go down. You don't have to
Yes.
completely slam the door in their fucking face. There is a you can point.
you can point.
Yeah.
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 Sam Show says, Aaron, did you notice they mentioned Kayla as Ms.? I swear that wasn't
Yeah.
the first time I've
No,
seen it.
they do that shit in court documents. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't
Even in
think
divorce,
that's-
you're not divorced yet, and it's Ms. Like,
Well, you're
really?
talking about divorce now, and they're saying Ms. And then they're saying that Kayla was referred to as Ms. They wouldn't call her Ms. Ricada. They called April Ms. Imholt in
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
things. King Kong Dong says, don't fucking take any of them back or give them any fucking help. They burned you. Fuck them. Would you take April back if she ever needed a place to stay after the house sells? No, I do not like April. April does not like me. Put it
Again,
that way.
give them information on groups and places to go for help.
I wouldn't even give her that.
Oh, okay.
I have a
I mean, it's
weird,
understand- I mean, I
I've
get
always
it.
had a weird soft spot for Kayla because I always felt that she didn't want to do it anymore and she was too weak to say no and all of that stuff. And people have told me that I'm fucking stupid, but I'm like, I knew this person and maybe I got snowed, sure. But, I don't know. Sam Show says, laughing my ass off, I do not like April. I don't like her. I don't like her. She doesn't like me. I prefer it that way. I prefer it that way. All right, we're all caught up. Good. 145 is the number for tonight. Yeah, I didn't see anything good on. Oh wait, I did. We did see something on Kiwi Farms before we came on, didn't we? Yeah, here it is.
What? Oh yeah.
We saw this document on the farms before we came on tonight. It is a document to Nick Rekieta, plaintiff versus Nicholas Robert Rekieta, defendant. That's the state of Minnesota.
Ah.
It's supplemental discovery disclosure number 3 pursuant to rule blah, blah, blah. And it is pursuant to the criminal procedure, the following matters related to the above named case are hereby disclosed to the defendant or defense counsel. Police reports.
Uh-huh.
Supplemental 13, Detective Pomplin. There was another thing checked in here. Let me find it. The other item that was checked that was turned over in discovery was BCA laboratory documents and reports lab analysis report. I don't know. That's Bureau of Criminal Apprehension laboratory documents and reports. So some lab analysis came in.
Interesting.
Bureau of Criminal Apprehension would be, I believe, the cocaine that was tested.
Oh, okay.
So this will determine whether or not that was cocaine that they had in their house. Now, guys, spoiler alert. They had fucking cocaine in their house. Aaron, how do you know? I watched my wife chop it up. I watched my wife with 2 credit cards. Isn't this fun? No, this doesn't look fun. Could we do all this fucking and sucking and whatever without this white powder?
Isn't this fun?
No.
Wow.
Isn't this great? No, it's not. The MN Court website, LOL. Kiwi Farms is magical. How do they get all the paperwork? Yeah, that's just available. That's just a publicly filed document. Is all that is. That's not like any kind of like, that's not MN Public Records like working his magic or anything. So, all right, we got a lab test in. The BCA, the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. Again, that would be the drugs that were found in the home.
Yep.
Remember, Nick was on a stream recently and he said, they haven't even tested to see that it is cocaine. Okay, well, now what are you going to say? Because the test is in. They're going to show you.
It was.
Dude, if I were Nick, like that's a good lie. Like Nick's a scary good liar.
Yeah.
Because he just lies to the point where I think he convinces himself, you know?
Yeah.
I think he convinces himself he's telling the truth when he's just lying his fucking balls off. Because if you think about it, if Nick gets that BCA test,
yep,
and they go, yeah, this actually didn't test positive for cocaine. If I'm Nick Rekieta, I go, what the fuck have I been paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for and shoving up my nose? I'd be pissed. I'd be right there in court going, fuck that. That better be coke. Can I sue my dealer?
My fucking dealer, yeah.
I'd be mad. This guy's sitting there. They haven't even field tested it to see if it actually is cocaine. You better hope it's cocaine. Otherwise, you were acting like a complete fucking dickbag for no fucking reason. If you were shoving fucking Parmesan cheese up your nose and you were that big of a fuck up, we've got a problem. In fact, it being cocaine explains you better
Right.
than if it's not cocaine. You know? Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, respectfully, have you seen Francis H. White's website? The lawyer is cheap. I don't know.
Nah.
I haven't looked. 383 Novocaine with $2 says Post Malone is live on YouTube in the studio. Okay, well, I just came in my pants. It's going to be hard to do the rest of the show with jizz in my pants, but I'll get there. I'll figure it out. Thank you for the $2, buddy, and thank you for the breaking news. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dr. Rondo says that's just his personality. You better fucking hope not. You better hope not. How does fucking YouTube demonetize a show of mine that I did back in September of last year?
What?
It's fucking strange.
Weird. Do they take all the money it made till now? Do they go back and take money, or just it doesn't make money now? Now, okay.
Whoa. Breaking news. Adrian. Okay. First of all, to the person who sent me this, is this real? Because it was Adrian's brother who opened the chicken wing place.
Oh. Is it a chicken wing place?
Oh, no. This is a different place.
Oh,
is this true, or are you just saying it was a black guy? Adrian's cousin just got arrested for selling crack instead of ribs. I'm going to need some details and a link on that one. That would be interesting to cover tonight as well. Chad Buzamok says, someone going back and flagging all the gun shop ads. No, because the gun shop ads thing got cleared up.
Okay.
Like, YouTube cleared it up with all those gun places. They're like, you can advertise that kind of shit.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not that. $20 from Ron Konitzko says, if not smells, how about discharge? Color, consistency, chunks, tell all. No. I'm not going to talk about pussy conditions.
All right, chunks gets me. That.
Let's just say at one time in my life, I loved both of these women. And I know that makes people uncomfortable, but I have to be honest and confront that if I'm going to move forward and realize what a fuck up I was. So, I did
That's
find,
gross.
people are going to find this weird. I
Huh.
did find Kayla to be a better person than April.
He's talking about discharging chunks. Why are you talking about?
I'm not talking about because
Why are
I'm
you talking
changing
about
the
who's a better person?
I'm changing the subject on purpose because he's talking about.
Okay.
By the way, they were both white. If you want to know color, they were both white women with white vaginas.
Aren't they pink?
Well, on the inside.
Okay.
Plankton with 499 says, I'm from a law enforcement family. You do not fuck with the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. Think of the FBI, but professional and terrifying. Not even kidding. Well, he's not fucking with the BCA. The BCA has to test the coke
Yeah.
to make sure it's coke. So they're going to get that back, and they're going to say, buddy, it's blow. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, God damn it, Aaron, you were just getting around to being friends with Adrian again. We can't let crack rock get in the way of a friendship ruined by lutefisk odor. That I never said anybody had lutefisk odor. Let's be completely objective here. Who had worse tattoos? Because it's a toss-up for me, but Kayla for tatting up those flapjacks. I mean, there's pictures of both of them and their tattoos online. I mean, all of Kayla's tattoos are out there for the world to see. April's are out there for the world to see. Who had better tattoos? I mean, April only had 2 until she got that really faggoty wolf tattoo. I liked Kayla's tattoos, but look, man, you're looking at me like that I'm a fucking Kayla Rakeda mark, and it's fucking gross, and I get it, and I understand.
As long as you know, admitting there's a problem.
I'm a fucking mark. I like her. I see she's the only one I look at out of the 3, and I see redemption. I see an ability to redeem oneself because she's the only one I see not doing her best. The other 2, I don't think they can do any better.
Wow, that's something.
The other 2, this is their peak of achievement.
The best they can do.
April will never accomplish more or make more than when she was here. April peaked in this basement.
I'm not going to argue that point.
She's not going to make that kind of money ever again unless she drastically changes her life and the people she associates with.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla, on the other hand, I feel like Kayla is just living beneath her station, and I think Kayla is living beneath her potential. The other 2, I think they're doing the best they can, and they're just fuck-ups.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, let's be the tattoo question. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, Kayla Rakeda is the Hulk Hogan to Aaron's Bubba the Love Sponge. I'm utterly disgusted. Stop lying to yourself and get back to midday's hot dish tits. King Kong Dong says, Kayla just pleased you to try to ease your mind during the fucked up shit. Yeah, but what a nice thing to do.
Good way to please you.
What a
Or
sweetheart.
appease you.
Yeah. Negradamus becoming a member for 24 months. Love your name. Says, ooh, that smell. Can you smell that smell? MSO says, April's OnlyFans will kill. You know what? If she's willing to do OnlyFans, there's that. Somebody
She might make more than here, but there's no dignity.
somebody sending me a picture of their mugshot says, welcome to the club, criminal. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Packer Backer says, I'm sure SP loves all the Kayla talk again. Does she watch? I don't know. I just, I do my Kayla talk.
You do your show.
I do my show. You can't rescue Kayla. You're not a humane society. Wild Saffron says, how can you be sympathetic to a woman who let her children be neglected? How would you feel if your children were in a similar situation? You would not be empathetic, I'm sure. No. One thing I am angry at her about is that.
Yeah.
That part of it does upset me. But again, I see that as her failing as a mother, and she can do better.
Yeah.
I see that as Nick being Nick. Nick doing what Nick wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nick being the best Nick he can be. But no, that is a fucking shitty thing. It's a terrible thing they did. We should all take responsibility for our actions. That's for sure. Okay. I think I've milked this for all I can.
Okay.
My court thing today.
We won't come back to it at all when jokes start flying
My
around.
court thing today, the Rakeda house being sold,
Yep.
Kayla getting her own lawyer. Tomorrow is the omnibus hearing. So tomorrow evening, I know you can't be around,
Right.
but if you want to be around, tomorrow evening might be a fun fucking show to do because I believe that omnibus hearing starts right after our show gets off the air.
In the morning?
Yeah, so our morning show will be the official pregame show. If you're a Kiwi or you're a Steel Toe fan and you're planning on going to that hearing, feel free outside the courthouse to call into the show. You know?
Yeah.
Call into the show, talk to us about what's going on. If there are no pictures of Nick coming out of the courthouse, it officially means I'm more famous than Nick. It officially means that. I bet you I have more YouTube views in the last 30 days. Let's go.
You actually probably have more to your name at this point. Like, actually to your name.
To my name.
To
like,
your
if we
name.
eliminate all trust funds?
To your name.
Maybe. I might.
Yes.
Nick, do you need me to
You have more actual net value.
Let's say his parents cut him off from the trust fund. That's the same day I unblock him from my phone and text him, do you need to borrow a 20? You need me to spot you a little scratch there, buddy?
Good thing I didn't K myself. You need some cash.
April didn't give you any of the 4 or 5 grand she took? That's too bad, buddy. That's too bad. Let's go to the chat here. Annoyed Wawa Supervisor says, April Anderson is 100% the name of someone who does the bang bus and then gets out of the industry. Anything is possible. Live your dreams. Hashtag Wawa cares. Chad Buzamok says you put your kids in the same situation, though. You brought them there numerous times around drugs and that disgusting, dirty house. He is, I mean, I've never said the opposite.
Again, you've admitted this and made good on this.
Chad Buzamok says you will milk it longer for sure. Do a longer show and watch it. Yeah, Kiff, this is fair, and I'm sure Matt's going to agree with you. Kiff with 199 says, Matt, why is Aaron so pathetic towards Kayla?
It's just who he had a thing with when it was the only, like, that was the happy place you had at that time, was with her, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what
everything
it is.
else was just coke addiction
That was
and
like,
fucking disgusting.
That was the one great thing at that.
It was a dirty, nasty house. You're tripping over piles of dirty laundry to get to the bedroom. And when you get there, your little angel is sitting there.
Yeah.
And then your wife is in there. And you're just I'll take that one.
Your brain does weird shit. And you make this connection with something. And your brain just has a hard time letting it fucking go.
Tim Bollinger with 199 says, without exes, you'd have nothing to talk about. I mean, I would have plenty to talk about. I wouldn't have as much interesting shit to talk about if it wasn't for exes.
You'd have more money.
That's why I keep racking them up.
Uh-huh.
You know? Big paper like pancakes, stacking them up.
So would you have more money without these exes, or did these exes make more money than they cost you?
If you count the money Steel Toe makes, I think this year we're going to hit a wash.
Okay.
You know? Ron Knitska says, what time is the hearing? I work across the street. 10:30 Central.
Dang.
Is when the hearing is. Pizza Roll with $9.99 says, dude, it's so funny the comments on X about saying congratulations to you for 10 years of Steel Toe. Well, I mean, if other people want to be obsessive and talk about Steel Toe, certainly we are very, very popular. Where people like discussing us. I'm sorry, buddy. That's the way it is. There we go. Yeah, 10:30 Central is the time for that hearing. You know that 500 goes down pretty fast once we stop fucking yapping about this shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready for these people to go away. But I don't have anything else to say about it.
I don't.
I do want to know. I was going to say I do want to know what that BCA test says, but we know what the fucking BCA test is. You're going to say it's fucking coke.
I want more details of the whole kid coke situation. I want to know. I really want to know what the fuck happened.
Jesus. How bad is Aaron that taking the Baldo and showering in that are preferable? How bad? Oh, they're talking about the house and that shower, that she would rather be in that house with that shower than me. Well, she was trying to get me to move into that house. She's like, we'll fix our relationship. We'll fix everything and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Fixing, by the way, means me accepting that she does cocaine. That was the fixing. I needed to come around on that.
And bangs Nick occasionally while you and Kayla fuck all the time.
I mean, I'm not going to rub anything in anybody's face. I'm just going to say what I was lectured about.
Okay.
Kayla and I are too affectionate.
Just bringing up things I've overheard.
Rumors
I've heard.
Must be pretty bad. I don't think we have. Ooh, interesting. I usually give Kurt. So apparently, not potentially criminal, uncivil law was talking about Nick's motions, and apparently he destroyed Nick's argument about April's Miranda rights, and said that whatever she said can be used.
Yeah.
Interesting. I want to know what the fuck. There's another thing we haven't talked. Oh my God, we didn't really talk about that last night. What the fuck did she say? I want to know what the fuck she said. Do you think she ratted out everybody? Do you think she just got scared and panicked and she was crying because she'd never been arrested before? And
I
she
could
just
see that
sang?
happening.
Wow. That's what I want to know. In that omnibus hearing tomorrow, if they don't throw that part out, if they don't throw the April testimony part out, and we get to hear what she said, I'm very interested.
Atomic Ray, what is the purity? That would be interesting. How pissed is Nick going to be? If it's cocaine, but it's some fucking shit low-level stuff, and he's been paying top fucking dollars.
I'll say this. Now, Nick does seem like the kind of punk-ass white boy who could get, screwed over on his shit.
Yeah.
But Nick did always brag to me about how pure his shit was, how free of fentanyl it was, how tested it was.
That's what I'm saying. What if
Nick
it comes back and it's a bunch of bullshit?
That's what I'm saying. Nick was very, proud of the quality of cocaine
the
that
narcotics he purchased. That's something to be proud of right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anonymous says, April, if
Pride.
you're watching, leave with Ralph. Live your best life in Mexico with a pig. Guess it's M-E-X-I-C-O for me. Me and Ethan Ralph under a coconut tree. Bone Cold Fleas Austin says, I must say, Aaron, your cell looks a lot like your studio. Sherburne County Sheriff must be a fan. I would be lying if I said a couple of them didn't know who I was and treated me very well.
Nice.
A couple of the officers were very jokey and very fun, and I could tell they were fans.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I walked through the wrong way to get out of the courthouse. And the two guys were already joking with each other. And he goes, oh, sir, you have to go around this way. And I go, oh, sorry, just in such a hurry. He goes, this is the emergency exit. And I go, well, I am in a hurry to get out of here. And they're, ha, 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 ha. They're laughing. I'm like, it wasn't that funny. But I appreciate that. You're being very nice.
It's because you're in a suit.
It's because I was wearing a suit, man.
Yeah.
$2 from Buffalo Jockey says, story about 4 Midwest junkie hicks swapping while endangering children isn't exactly good entertainment in all fairness. It's entertaining. Nothing good about it, though. Well, look, when I do a show, I'm going for entertaining.
But it is entertaining.
Yeah. That's the part I need to know.
It's entertaining.
Annoyed Wawa supervised. Yeah, let's play everybody guess what April said to the cops. Annoyed Wawa says she probably contradicted what Nick said about why she was there. And Nick's initial lie is the crack in the armor needed to bring down the great white schnoz. Hey, you know what, guys? I got bad news. Nick is what we call a grenada. They could walk in there with their dick out, and they'd still get a guilty verdict. Let's go to the phones.
Call from
Ryan the Garbage Man.
What's going on, Ryan the Garbage Man?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Good. How are you? You sound sad.
I'm just tired. I'm still thinking April was a CI, and they told her that you need to get dirt on Nick and Kayla, and when she couldn't deliver, they brought the charges back up.
You're saying that they sent her back into that house to get information.
Yes.
I like that idea.
I kind of,
and
in a way, I agree with
Go
what
ahead.
you're saying. Like, I kind of had that suspicion too. Like, yeah, they let her go, not as a CI, but just like, kind of a see what the fuck happens kind of a thing. She would have bailed and just got away from it. They would have let her go.
They sent her back there as a CI.
They
I
weren't
sent her
really-
back there as a CUNT.
Boo. She wasn't the one they.
Thank
She
you, Ryan
wasn't the
Garbage
one
Man.
they were after, but they'll take her if he acts like a fucking idiot.
Yep.
But
By the way,
Yeah.
this year's apple pie moonshine,
Yeah.
sour cherry apple, and Werther's.
Ooh, I can't wait to feel like a gay old man.
That sounds fucking delicious.
Does sound tasty.
God damn.
Yep. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you,
Later.
buddy.
He doesn't have a bad idea on that.
No, he doesn't.
It's-
Is fucking Sean live again? Sean, you cunt. Quit fucking taking viewers. Oh, he's talking about Chris Chan's arrest video. Well, nobody's going to watch that.
Okay.
We're fine.
Who?
Guys, don't go watch Sean. He's just talking about gay shit. We're talking
right.
about fun shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what? This is a guy who did a fucking Stonies read for us yesterday, and now I'm being a cunt. God bless Sean. Go watch Potentially Criminal all the time. Even when I'm on, go watch him for 3.5 minutes and then come back. That would be nice. I haven't seen the doc, says Chad Buzamak. But didn't you say Ape said she wanted a lawyer when questioned by cops? They then questioned her again and she talked. Could that not be thrown out since she did ask for a lawyer? Here's the problem. I talked to my lawyer about this today. And what he said was, if she asks for a lawyer, they can't question her about the case.
Right.
They can ask her how she's doing. And if she's pulled her right to remain silent, your job is to stay fucking silent.
Yeah.
You have to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So they can still go, how's the weather today? How you doing? How you been? What's your life like?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You feeling okay? Like just general,
Just can't ask you about the case.
Yeah.
So if she starts blabbing and they're not questioning her about the case, they can listen, hear it, and pick it up. Just because you say I want a lawyer doesn't mean what you say can and will be used, won't be used against you in a court of law. It still will.
Throw on your fucking keyboard.
I've had 1.5 beers.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a long night. Dr. Rondo says, I feel everything is going to be continued because the state may want time to prepare response to Nick's motion. Maybe. King Kong Dong says, April said my ex has all the cocaine. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a tick. April said the toe makes $37K a month from live streaming.
Wow.
I wish, dude, if I made $37K a month, you guys wouldn't have a goal. Wild Saffron says, Lawyer Santa has a good show. I like that nickname. MSO says, somebody please give this show Miranda. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Let's move on. We've done all we can. We've really, I've dragged this out way too far. I mean, I've really fucking beat this one to death tonight. I'm sorry.
But that's what you're good at, beating horses to death.
Well, I prepared.
And then after they're dead, you keep beating them.
I prepared a bunch of shit. You guys are only 110 away from knocking out tonight, so I appreciate that. If you want to throw a couple bucks at us, please do. It's been pretty easy thus far. If you want to help us finish it off, 10, 20 bucks at a time, God bless. Let me pop a few pretzels. You know what flavor these are?
What?
Benzos. I just put benzos in pretzel seasoning. It's a new thing. I saw it on a TikTok. You know? Gen Z's doing it.
Yeah.
So now I take these pretzels with the benzo seasoning powder
Yeah.
right after the show's over.
Yep.
Sometimes I don't even make it up to the bedroom. Just out. You know? So see all this benzo powder in there?
Yeah. See it. Nice.
That's the good stuff. Eat your benzos like a big boy. Chad Buzamak says, hey, professionals, stop eating on air. Fair enough. All right. Ready for Annoyed Wawa Supervisor to criticize your drinking?
Sure.
All right. Hold on.
Swallow them pretzels.
Pretzels
dry
are
mouth
way
boy.
drier than I thought. Than I remember. Aaron, not to distract from the topic, please do. But what did Matt do to blow up his life drunk that he now subjects himself to Smirnoff Ice on a Tuesday? Looking for a life lesson here. So, yeah, what did bring you to the point where you're drinking Smirnoff Ice on a Tuesday?
Because if I bring whiskey here, I end up drinking too much.
I don't think that's the uplifting, promising, optimistic answer he was looking for.
I want to not get fucked up, but I want to have a tasty, I don't know, I think they taste good. I either like girly bitch beverages or I like whiskey.
Okay.
So I drink a girly bitch beverage because it's,
Don't look at me and make excuses. He's the one calling you a fag.
I don't need to get all fucked up. I could have a few of these and like, you're good.
Wow, you're so much better than the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, responsible and stuff.
Oh, and we're all gay. Got it. Got it.
Gay,
Teetotaler.
Uh-huh.
You're more responsible than the rest of us. Now, excuse me while I go do a shot of 151 and do some coke. You want to watch this person say, I am a transgender woman while making demands of a local school board?
Oh, good fucking God.
Ready for this to be your new best friend?
You think about it.
You know what's great? I got 2 minutes of this motherfucker. First of all, I don't care what you identify as, and I don't care what genitals you have. This hair will always scream mentally ill.
Yeah.
You could identify as, male with a dick, born with a dick, born a dude. You've still got to go to the doctor.
Is this like a recent story or is this old?
I don't know. It was on Not the Beat.
Someone's wearing a fucking mask.
Oh, that still happens, dude. You wouldn't believe how many people I still see wearing masks.
Do you ever just look at them and go, why?
I know why.
Why?
They're just perpetually scared. They're perpetually scared, and they found their identity in the mask thing. Remember, there were people who their whole existence became being a nag about masks. I'm going to police my community about masks and make sure they're wearing masks and be a dick about masks.
They had something that made them feel important.
Yes, and they don't want to let that go.
Gotcha.
So they still wear the mask.
You walk by them and just start coughing profusely.
Do you?
I haven't yet. I want to.
Grow some balls.
Not going to lie.
Fucking cough around a mask.
Okay, fine,
person.
I will. I'm going to do it.
Hug them first. They love it. Get arrested for the bit. All right, so here's the Oshkosh, Wisconsin Board of Education, a gender-related public forum, and this item would like to discuss what's going on. And I'm sure, being a non-binary person, there is no way in hell that they are going to make this about themselves.
How little self-worth do you have to look like that?
Well,
I don't care about your gender
It's just a
identity.
golf shirt. I mean, I didn't think it was that bad, but that's all right.
I don't care about your gender identity. Whatever. Be what you want to be.
They really did shave it perfect,
But
though.
you really, this is what you think looks good. You feel good about yourself looking like that.
Dude, could you shorn your head that clean and then leave that strip so straight? I mean, that's kind of an
I had a
accomplishment.
mohawk. Do you know how hard it was to find somebody to cut a fucking straight mohawk in your head? That's fucking impossible to do.
Right. So you should be impressed. I mean, that part of it at least is impressive.
Yeah, but there's no way this had that much talent to do that to itself.
Well, no, they're not going to do it to themselves,
Right.
but it's pretty good. All right, let's watch this.
You think about it. Why is this such a roadblock?
If you shave his head and cut off his beard, could it be Cheetos? I just heard the voice, and I was like, maybe this, that could be trans.
That's fatter than Cheetos. Way fatter
Trans.
than
Well, yeah,
Cheetos.
it's fatter than Cheetos, but it's like trans shaved Cheetos.
As fat as it is explains why it's such a roadblock.
Why have we spent an hour discussing this? Especially, you say you care about the students, but half of you are not sure what gender is.
How did I know they were going to make it about themselves and gender and all of that? Here's my thing. If you're trans, why do you give a fuck if other people are trans, especially when those other people are minor children in schools?
Because they need to indoctrinate them at a young age when it starts to really sink in and they just get fucking used to it and it's normalized.
And then if you call it evil, you're the bad guy. It's the weirdest cultural gaslight I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching people sit there and go, why can't we talk to these kids about their gender? It's like, that to me should be a societal red flag that you want to talk to a bunch of little kids about their gender.
Uh-huh.
You know, it just, because then what you want to do, you don't want to just hear about their gender and go, oh, isn't that nice? You want to hear about their gender and then push them in a certain direction.
Right.
You have an agenda.
Yeah.
Especially transgender. I know the lawyer said transsexual earlier. That's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her.
Because you keep fucking changing it.
I mean, there was a day where you used to let us say tranny.
Yeah, you used to embrace that term.
Those were the days.
Chick with a dick.
Right. She-male.
Yeah.
That's an old school one.
Yeah.
That used to be a category on Sublime Directory. Not that I ever clicked it.
Transvestite.
Transvestite was one of them. He's a she, she's a she, he's a she, he's a she. Mrs. Doubtfire. It's a fun movie.
Sexual earlier. That's not the correct term. It's transgender. I'm a transgender woman. My pronouns are she, her.
Okay, that would be funny if someone went, stop. Thank you, because I was going back and forth. I couldn't figure it out. Thank you. There are some people where them telling you their gender and their pronouns is actually helpul.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because you look at them and you go, I have no idea.
Right. It's a unibody. You can't tell. It could go either way.
Yeah. That could be a 51-year-old dad, or that could be a 48-year-old fat biker lady.
But see, the thing is, it is a 51-year-old dad. It's just lying to itself.
True.
And I will only accept those pronouns. I will not be addressed any other way. And in the
How about
what are you going to do?
How about needy cunt? Would you pronounce?
What if I say, excuse me, sir? Oh, then I just ignore you. Oh, okay, fine.
You.
workspace, I'm protected by that. Our students should be too. Especially when they're not over 18, don't have a voice.
Okay, do you have children in this district? Because if you do not, this is fucking creepy that you're doing this.
It's grooming.
It's grooming.
So I'm just imploring you to go beyond what, just really consider, what is this fight really about? Why is it such entrenched? I know we hear a lot about religious liberty, and quite honestly, I grew up in Christian education all through college. I don't remember any of my doctrinal classes mentioning only male and female, and that's the way it should be.
Wow, you mean you don't remember your liberal university ever telling you that there are two genders? Color me shocked. It's almost like that institution as well was trying to brainwash you into a certain way of thinking.
I just realized though how fat the head is. Like, look at my glasses; they go straight back. Your glasses, they go straight back. Look where the eyeballs are and where the lenses
they have a wide
are.
head.
And that fat fucking even its head is fucking morbidly obese.
It's trans Matt Pinfield.
If you feel it is, awesome, good. You get to believe that. You don't get to impose those beliefs on anybody else.
But you, whoa, wait a minute.
Wait, no, double standard.
Right. So
Hold on.
you get to tell people what gender is. You get to enforce and impose your shit on other people, but they don't get to impose their shit on anyone.
Yes, because obviously this person knows more than you. They're right. You're wrong.
This person writes, you asshole, why are you trying to lose your last sponsor? Cheetos knows we're fucking joking. We don't really think he looks like a trans
Pretty
woman.
sure Cheetos would have laughed at that.
This person writes, it looks like Professor Bunsen. That's very funny.
And that's actually what religious liberty is that your right to believe that is protected, but the other person that identifies as something else is also is right to be protected.
So shut the fuck up about it and just live it. Stop trying to
I guess
push it.
I'm here to say is, with Oshkosh Pride, we're paying attention. And we're going to be involved in this conversation if it keeps on going. But we've spent...
Hey, dude, don't worry. We know.
Yeah.
We know. No matter what the school board does, you're going to be involved in the conversation. You can't help it.
An hour on this conversation when clearly there are other issues on this agenda. There are other issues that we need to be doing for students in the area. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just this idea that we can impose our shit on people, but when you impose your shit on people, then it's wrong.
Yeah.
That really fucking bugs me. That bothers me, that whole attitude of when we do it, it's okay. When you do it, it's hateful. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That level of hypocrisy. But again, the game is rigged. Like the minute we start yelling about that, we look like the angry guys and, that's just really hateful. And it's just like, no, you're just frustrating to deal with. Yeah. Chris Benoit with $5. Thanks, Benoit. He says, Ethan Ralph looks good in a half-shaven head with purple hair. Chucky B with $4.99 says, she looks like King Kong Bundy in drag. That's a good one. Raz of Chaz with $2 says, is that the principal in Billy Madison? Looking bad. A little bit. Anonymous says, it smells like summer's eve. Shit. It's oh my God, Skeezy Whitefish with the great references. Holy shit, it's a juggernaut from State of Decay. A fucking State of Decay reference. Have you ever played that game?
No.
It's a zombie survival video game where you like manage a community and shit, and you go out, and there are these mutant zombies, and one of them's the Juggernaut, and they're fucking gigantic, and you got to like sneak up behind them and just beat the shit out of them, but it takes forever, and they pick you up and eat you, break you and rip you in half.
I've never played the game. I have no idea what you're talking about. I can see that. Yeah. That's I can see that being a character in a fucking game.
Let's show Matt Juggernaut. State of Decay. And let's see if the Juggernaut from State of Decay looks like the woman who just gave a statement. I own State of Decay. I should play. Find me a good shot of a Juggernaut. Fuck. How difficult is this?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's one. There's its belly. There's its face. That's
I see a weird tit kind of hanging off.
Yeah, there's a weird zombie titty, for sure.
The weird belly button, gut, mouth looking thing. Yep, that all fits.
Someone says Aaron is the star of Keanu's show again. Oh my God!
Really?
If we're on Keanu, do not rewind today's show. We're sorry. We talked really mean about the bad shit that your friends have done, and I really don't want you crying and getting upset. I know that I'm the bad guy and I'm the most terrible guy in the world. We're just talking about the bad, evil shit your evil, terrible friends have done. Who you had the right idea about originally and then went, I need to make some money on this fucking YouTube thing because my boyfriend lost his job. Maybe I could turn on the person who's actually been my friend. Yeah. And I know it didn't work, but don't. Whatever you do, don't rewind. It's not going to be good. You're not going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did stand up for your drug addict friend when it came to the smells department.
What smells?
Here's right, and I said I'm not going to talk about smells. People trying to ask me about smells. I ain't talking about smells. Uncivil law, Rekieta's motion to dismiss April Imholt's statement. So we do have Alyssa Clips did clip out uncivil law. I forget his name. I can't remember his name. That'll be interesting to watch. Maybe we check that out for overtime. Who knows? Shane M with $5 says, you know we can do math, right? You never miss a goal that puts you making 6 figures a year. Me personally or the business? Me personally, I mean, the business, it
There's
makes
a cost
whatever
of
the
doing business
fucking
as
goal
well.
makes. But, I mean, if you have a problem with it, you don't have to contribute. I mean, I appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. And if I'm upsetting you with how much the goal needs to be to keep the lights on, I'm sorry. Annoyed Wawa supervisor. Oh, wait, we got to back up a little bit. MSO writes, dumb question to ask a dude that's never seen The Godfather. They're still upset about you for not watching The Godfather.
That's all right. I'll get over it.
Sam Show says, I forgot I clipped Keanu dancing around with a bundle of linguine, rubbing it on her face, then cooking it. I put it at 3 times the speed because it made it watchable. Annoyed Wawa supervisor, stupid Gino got shit-faced with that queeb Bill Schultz and actively tried to get his YouTube channel shut down. The fireworks money must be taller than we realized. King Kong Dong says, Keanu, the old friends smell like a fish market. I didn't talk. MSO says, whatever do you mean? She's got 87 viewers. Oh, really? Fuck. What are we at? About 600 right now? YouTube and Rumble. See, it's bullying if I even talk about it. It's fucking tragic. By the way, $100 away for the night. Thank you very much. $100 away. Keanu should do a GoFundMe for her dear friend April and get her a futon to watch a fucking TV on. Oh, boy. Taste Fairy Ialto says, offer him enough money on a hard gold day and he'll spill it. King Kong Dong says, you're all idiots. He's still got to give Johnny a living wage and Matt some fun cash. That's a good way to put what we pay Matt.
I mean, there's that.
Matt makes some fun cash.
People need to be paid.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, guys.
What?
We're only $100 away.
We are.
I say, like, we didn't even have to go to the 5. Well, we went like a minute into the 5-minute period yesterday.
Yeah.
But that got knocked out pretty easily. What do you say you guys knock this thing out before 8:55 and we just do the overtime straight away?
Knock it the fuck out.
There's only been like 1 or 2 PayPals today. The rest have been on YouTube and Rumble. Thank you guys very much. YouTube, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, etc. We appreciate, again, all of your contributions. Okay, let's continue on. Do we have the JD Vance jizz story? I like this one.
Vance had a jizz story?
Everybody knows about the Walls.
Oh, I do now. I didn't
Jizz
until
story.
last night.
Yeah. So, you didn't know about the Tim Walls horse cum thing.
There's a Vance, JD Vance jizz now?
So now there's a JD Vance jizz story. Every vice presidential candidate gets a jizz story.
All right. It's 2024. I mean, why not?
They got to have something to do, those VPs. Republican supporters say we're carrying JD Vance's seed. Take that, Tim Walz. All right, what the fuck? Republicans are shooting off at Tim Walz, trying to clown the Democratic VP nominee for using in vitro by carrying around cups of fake semen. Look, cups of fake semen may be better than carrying around cups of real semen, but it's still the spirit behind what you're doing.
Still like cups. It's
still, there's something fucked up about you pretending to carry cum. There's part of me that kind of, in a weird way, wishes you were carrying real cum, because pretending to carry cum means you want to carry cum, but you can't find any.
You realize this is like another step to making Idiocracy a fucking documentary, right? They're carrying around cups of semen in order to mock the opposing party.
Yes, we're carrying fake jizz around to own the libs. That's what they're doing. We're carrying fake jism to own the libs. And all of this because Tim Walz told a story about in vitro. Now, we have a story tomorrow about how Tim Walz may have never even done, his wife may have never even done the in vitro thing, that he may be lying about the whole deal. I don't know. The whole Tim Walz saga is getting weird because they keep looking into stories he's told and keep finding out, not totally.
None of it's true.
I shut the state down to protect the Minnesota from COVID. What about the candy store? Fuck. Pictures have hit the internet of people outfitted in MAGA merch. Pictures of Donald Trump, bald eagles, and American flags plastered on their chest. And in their hands, they're holding sperm sample cups with JD Vance's face stickered on the front.
This is like a turning point for me with the whole Trump Vance thing. This is too much.
Here you go.
This is too much. Do we really like
JD Vance full family kit? That's what it says. And there they are. They've got cups of fake jizz. That guy wants to drink it. God damn, guys. I mean, I need to ask a question. How does this win the election? How does this get you a W in November?
This doesn't help you look more sane than the fucking psychos on the left, than that fat tub of shit we just watched claiming to be a woman with a half purple head. This doesn't make you look better than that. It puts you on the same fucking level.
Prayer Times 10 says, Sean was in your feed at approximately 8:15, but you're drinking, but keep hating on your fans on YouTube. The real fans, not sure why. Night, no more donations on YouTube. I'm sorry, Prayer Times 10. We do go to YouTube every once in a while. Oh, man. All right. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, well, it sucks that Sean was in the chat. That's too bad.
Tell him to throw like $2 and you'll read it.
Aaron, is this the entertainment center that got some rain on it?
No.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wait, that is?
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't
okay.
it?
I remember seeing it in the driveway.
Doesn't really look like...
I got here one night, I'm like, why is there shit in your driveway?
Yeah, this is like... and these are the people who don't like me, who even wrote, fairly well-tailored suit, too. There was somebody who was writing, I can't find it now, but there was somebody who left a comment that said, all right, fuck, he does look pretty good in that. And I'm like, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Why is Prayer Times 10 so mad? Sean was in the chat. I mean, thank you. I appreciate you for telling us that.
That's what internet people do. They fucking spurg out.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it.
When they're too internety, they spurg out and they're irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Go over to the Rumble chat if you got something fun to say. I like, Kurt. That's uncivil law.
Okay.
That's the guy I was thinking of. Kurt's his name. We'll watch his take on the whole Ricada thing during overtime tonight if we make it. Adam gifting a membership. Thank you, buddy. Raz of Chaz with $2 saying about the JD Vance people, get off my side.
Yeah.
Kind of need to, right?
Yeah, that's...
You can't be carrying around fake cum cups and thinking that you're going to win.
I still have
on
a
that.
troll side to me, and that's just fucking... That's fucked up. That's weird.
Yeah, just commenting on
creepy.
your vice presidential candidate's virility, I guess.
This guy can fuck. Okay, can he
Yeah.
run the country? That's all I care about. Don't care if
Right.
he can fuck or not.
Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, yes, you do, Aaron. We all saw your tabs before. Your false incompetence just reads as actual incompetence. What does he mean?
I don't know. I'm confused.
Sam Show says, Aaron, it was cups of horse cum. It was the jizz pumped from Tim Wall's stomach. Oh, okay. I see now. Yeah, Sam Show just writes, fucking boomers. Who came up with this and why are so many of them thinking this is a good idea, right? Chill.
I hope my aunt doesn't think that's a good...
You think your aunt would carry around...
I hope not. I don't want to see my... I don't want to go visit my aunt and see one of those fucking cups on the goddamn counter.
You don't want to see a JD Vance jizz cup?
No! I hope she has enough sense to know that's fucking retarded.
Well, shit. Annoyed Wawa supervisor says, for fuck's sake, if you bootleg Trump merch and carry around cum cups, you are fucking stupid, and I genuinely hope your grandkid's new boyfriend takes a claw hammer to your osteoed out skull.
Jesus.
Comment of the night.
All right.
Comment of the night.
So mean.
Sam Show says, they're proving your point about the YouTube chat. Even the fans are fucking spents. Oh. Fauci's Pangolin says, Kiki can't get over you. JJ Dewey says, yeah, Dylan is going over last night's episode. Don't do that. We shit all over your friends. Dude, we shit all over your friends accurately and fucking toasted your boy Nick and your girl April. Sorry, Kiki. And by the way, notice that she goes over old shows because she knows that if she goes over live shows, it's just going to be us and we find out she's doing it. It's going to be us shitting on her and laughing at her and talking about how she has no viewers. And then she'll just shut it down real quick. She's really bad at this. She's horrifically bad at this.
Yeah.
Guys, 95 away from tonight. Now we're into double digits and we got 10 minutes until we rattle the cans and see if we can make it. So what I say we do is I say we just go ahead and we knock this thing out right in the next 10 minutes. $95 away, Streamlabs, PayPal, Steel Toe Media Inc. on Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. You want to stay in Minnesota for the next one?
Yeah, why the hell not?
No, we're not going to do the gay farmer polycule story. I love that the Star Tribune actually wrote an article that said polyamory is picking up steam and taking off in Minnesota. And
You know why that is, right?
Nick paid the Star Tribune to write that.
No, the economy is so shit, families are forced to combine.
That's what it is. That's why we're getting polyamory.
That's the truth. The true depressing details of why polyamory is becoming a thing.
Rusty Grammer says, I have a legit $20 Trump bill, legit currency, except it's worth way more than $20. That sounds like a Trump thing right there. All right, let's go to this story in Minnesota.
Okay.
A Minnesota woman named Veronica Rolene Gast was arrested after allegedly running down her boyfriend in a fit of rage
She fucking gassed it.
as they were on their way to couples counseling. If only she could have waited a few more minutes, she could have discovered tools to not run her boyfriend over.
No.
The pair had been dating for 1 year when their relationship hit a bumpy patch.
Wait.
I'll say. It was a fucking
Wait.
highway. It's a
Wait.
pothole. What?
You need your couples counseling after a year. That's a sign of just fucking calling it quits.
You don't think you should try couples counseling after a year?
I don't think you're supposed to hit like impassable differences in a year. I don't
Shit.
think that's normal.
So you just give up at that point?
Yeah, like something's not right. You're not a good fit.
You understand we've both been divorced twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't hit those impassable differences within the first fucking year either.
I think if you're having impassable differences after a year, the problem is you're not able to go to where that person is and empathize with them, and they can't return that and reciprocate that favor. So you only talk about how you're feeling, and they only talk about how they're feeling, so you set up a naturally adversarial relationship. You have to find out why that person feels the way they do, understand why they feel the way they do, and if they reciprocate that to you, you will have clean, healthy communication. If they don't reciprocate that, you guys might not be a good fit.
That sounds like one person maybe needs to start therapy on their own first and figure out what the fuck's going on in their head.
I'm really proud of that because pretty much everything I just said comes from a therapist. So, doing better.
Yeah.
The pair had been dating for for 1 year when their relationship hit a bumpy patch, so they started couples counseling to try to work things out.
Uh-huh.
On the way to couples counseling, Gas' boyfriend decided that was the perfect moment to say he was done and was breaking up with her. Dude, not the time. Moving vehicle, her at the wheel.
Right.
Terrible fucking idea. He says she slammed on the brakes. What'd you think she was going to do?
You're an idiot. Poor timing.
And demanded he get out. He asked her to take him home, but she refused, so he got out. Then he made another huge mistake. Boy, this guy is a fucking error factory.
Stepped in front of the car.
As he crossed in front of the vehicle, he and Gast caught each other's eyes, the man said. Momentarily, he said they locked eyes like you would with a bus driver. I never look bus drivers in the eyes. They're beneath me.
You never look anybody in the eye.
It's true. I'm autistic. As they crossed paths in traffic, the man said she then abruptly hit the gas and floored it.
She gassed it.
Fuck.
Because, her name. Gassed.
Thank you for the explanation.
Yes.
The defendant admitted that as she was pulling away, she hit the victim with her vehicle. Well, I think that's about it for this case. Leave that book up on the shelf, thanks. The defendant said she slowed down and stopped to call the police. The defendant said she was in shock after hitting the victim, so she did not stop right away, but left off the gas. So she kept driving, but don't worry, she slowed it down.
Yes.
She also claims it wasn't his body that cracked the windshield, but that she punched it.
Oh, bullshit. Her pretty little knuckles ain't got a fucking scratch on them.
Something tells me that these two might be done.
Yeah.
I don't think you're redeemable. I don't think the relationship.
No, I ain't hurt. That's
No.
just a stock picture. Okay.
Oh, no, this is? Yeah, I think this is her mugshot.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I don't think that's him.
No. God, no.
But I think that might be her.
She took the photo while she was calling police.
Right.
Oops, I accidentally snapped a picture. Meant to call 911.
Judgmental audio guy. Oh, boy, he's seething at us today. I guess we're supposed to be more depressed. $2. He says audio is good. Cope and lies coming in loud and clear.
Ah, good.
Sorry,
Good.
buddy. Sorry, buddy.
This is one of the better sounding podcasts out there, by the way.
Buffalo Jockey with $5 says when a marriage is failing for an entire year, you either cheat on your partner, even if they are the mother of your children, or you attempt couple swapping after buying your spouse a brand new pickup. No, these are all bad. These are all maladaptive coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
These are all bad things that you don't do. Don't do what I do. And by the way, it's after a few years. I mean, in one case, it's 7 years.
And it wasn't a brand new truck.
Right. It was a year old. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Did she really cash out her 401k to pay for part of that? It's a really bad idea. Priorities, I guess. Priorities.
$10 from Adam. He says, let's go, pores. Wow. Jeez, calling people out. Thanks for the $10, buddy. That puts us 80 away from tonight. Oh, my God. We've still got 9 minutes left. We're 4 minutes away from rattling the cans and trying to rally, and we're only $80 away. Look at that. It's one of those nights where we haven't mentioned it very much.
Yeah.
It's just kind of gone down naturally. This is the kind of night that the audience has been
It's been a good fucking night.
axing for. Yeah. Did you know Phil Donahue died?
Who?
Oh, really? You don't know who?
Didn't even know I've heard the name. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah. He was a talk show host in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Yeah, he was on MSNBC for a while. He had his own daytime talk show.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have like skinheads and Nazis. And, he kind of was like a cross between like Bill O'Reilly and Maury Povich. Like he'd talk about news and politics and current events, but he'd also have freak shows on.
Nice.
Donahue was, he was really kind of big in that. There'd be no like Sally Jesse Raphael or Ellen or any of that shit, I don't think, if like Donahue didn't exist first.
Oh, where would the world be without Ellen?
Donahue was a big deal in daytime talk shows, but here's my problem. Donahue just died at 88 years old.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is a Berenstain Bears thing or what. I swear to God, Phil Donahue has died twice before in my lifetime. Like, it's so fucked up. Like, Phil Donahue is one of those rare people. When I hear he died, I'm like, I swear to fucking God, 2 years ago he died. And people are like, no, he's been alive. And then 2 years ago when I thought I heard he died, I was like, I swear to God, I thought Phil Donahue died 5 years ago. So, like, Phil Donahue dying today, I've already done my Phil Donahue morning.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I thought the guy was dead.
Berenstain, is that what it is?
You don't know about that?
I've heard it before. Just a real quick
How is
refresher.
it spelled? How are the last four letters of
I
Berenstain
don't-
Bears spelled?
Dude, I'm retarded. I can't spell.
Okay, but what do you remember them being?
The Berenstain Bears.
They're not. They're the Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain?
Stain. But you remember Stein, don't you? Yeah, MSO's giving you shit. Do you know anything? People, movies, etc.? I mean, this is a pretty common one.
I know how to fix shit. I got that going for me. I don't know, whatever.
Thank you. Law Pope. I love that name. Law Pope says, I thought he died a few years ago, too. Right? I swear to God, Donahue's been dead. Are they bringing Donahue back and then killing him just to fuck with me? I think they might be. Life is a
Possibly.
simulation. It's not real, and this is my video game. Vidam with $5 says, have some cash, my friend Aaron. You are awesome, Aaron. When people use my first name twice, it creeps me out. But thank you. We are now $75 away from knocking out tonight. We got about 30 seconds before we rattle the cans. What do we got coming up for overtime? We got Kurt. We've got Kurt talking about the Ricada stuff. We can take a look at that. We've also got a new report. Oh, a new report on the Trump shooter.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know how every new report makes us think that the Secret Service and FBI had it in for Trump?
Yeah, this one explains everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, this one ain't going to help.
Oh, okay.
No, this one's going to make you feel like they fucking did some hinky shit again. It's going to
Also, why am I shamed for not spending my life in front of a fucking screen?
Is this bothering you?
Yes. And why am I surprised by that, by the way, being shamed for that while I'm on a show on the internet where everybody's
It's
sitting
true.
in front of a screen?
Exactly.
It doesn't surprise
It's kind
me.
of your fault,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's kind of my fault for worrying about it.
You kids get off my lawn with 199 says Kiki, Aaron Kiki is really enjoying your show. Is she finally have the fucking balls to watch it live, or is she too worried we'll make fun of what a fucking dishonest, inauthentic, hated fucking personality she is now for turning on a dime and supporting cokeheads who let a 9-year-old test positive for cocaine over the person who admitted they did wrong and got out of there? Is she still addressing what a fucking phony she is, or is she watching my old episodes first so we can't fucking bag on her while she's watching? Oh, man, that getting fired from Compound thing must have really put a hole in the finances. I know Steel Toe's the best thing going, but you ain't really getting a piece of that Steel Toe action, honey.
No.
Because you still can't crack the century mark. All right, here we go. We've got, we've got 4 minutes to knock this out. Boys and girls, let's see if we can get there. 75 away from tonight. 4 minutes to go. We are 4 minutes from overtime. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Let's knock it out. Let's call it a win. 75 away. Throw in what you've got. We kind of, $1 from Atomic Ray says 100 Kiki bucks.
They ain't even worth that.
Thank you. I appreciate the $1 or the 100 Kiki bucks. We got 3.5 minutes to knock this goal out. We're 75 bucks away. It's a very small number for our usual rallies, but let's get everybody rallying up and seeing if we can hammer this thing out. It hasn't really been a lot of goal talk tonight.
No.
So let's hope that this is a nice, easy transition into overtime and we can hammer this bad boy out. Went to Stoney's today, got all the gift certificates.
Nice.
For this month. So we're going to be giving those away to some of our bigger donors tomorrow during the morning show. So you guys can tune in and get those $50 Stoney's gift cards. Right now, we do need to rally up, though, and knock out that 75 bucks. 3 minutes away, and we are yet to start the rally. So Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships, Rumble Rants. Take a minute, throw some money in. Let's get this hammered out. Call it another win for the toe. MSO is already dancing in the chat. He thinks he's going to get himself a win. Why? Because I took my eye off the goal. I took my eye off asking for money because it was coming in so nice tonight.
Yeah, but they always make you sweat anyways.
Let's see. We got 2.5 minutes. It's getting past the sweating point. We need to knock this thing out or at least start moving towards
Starting
knocking
to
it
fucking
out.
smelling here.
Wait, what?
You're sweating.
$75 away.
There's a smell.
$75. I put on my stuff. $75 away from hitting tonight's goal. 75 is not much. We knock that out usually in no time, but right now we have nothing. Not a goddamn thing. What the fuck is going on? Guys, you're starting to make me nervous. Here we go. We've got $10 coming in. Whoops.
MSO says, not tonight. Matt has movies to watch.
JJ with $10. Thank you very much, buddy. 65 away from tonight. Guys, let's fucking go. Windex Fund, Chris Benoit with a 10.
There we go.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 10. Adam Simon gifting a membership. 55 away from tonight. You guys can do 55. That's fucking nothing. 1.5 minutes left to go. Let's get that last 55 hammered out, and we can do some fun shit for the rest of the program. All right, off we go. What do we got? Minute 15. MSO says, ugh. Oh, man. Come on. Rust Belt gifting a membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh, 1 minute to go. 1 minute left in this little rally. $55 left. Come on. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Let's see if we can do it. Bosk Dave is not happy that we rally and knock out these goals at the last second. He thinks they're all fake. I am going to let Bosk Dave think that because I don't want to ruin his day. Steve C with $5 says, I'm glad to see you home. Stay out of jail. You look like a lesbian short-haired golfer. Thank you, Steve. $50 away from tonight's goal. 30 seconds away. Are we going to get inside of 50 and call this an extra 30 minutes of overtime on credit that we then have to knock out? Come on, boys and girls. 15 seconds to go. We need to throw in just a little bit more to keep tonight going. $50 is the number. 10 seconds to go. We got to do a countdown. 5, 4. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Adam Simon gifts a membership. We're at 45. All right, you guys snuck under the wire. You got yourself inside of $50. Now, remember, this is for my commissary fund for jail.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to make sure you get this in the next half hour. We got to knock out that last 45 so MSO doesn't win. Oh, and we got a 20-show streak going.
Nice.
That's fucking great, dude. I got a commissary fund.
You buy Vaseline with that?
$50 from Atomic Ray. We take 40 of that. We're just 5 away from tonight's goal. Thank you, Atomic Ray. Says so many goals to go. Another win for the toe. There you go. Hammer out the last 5. It's a mere formality, and we've got it taken care of tonight. Let's do the new report about the Trump shooter.
Yeah.
Then we'll do the Kurt
see how
thing.
they fucked it up.
Yeah, we'll do the Kurt thing because we've leaned hard on the Rekieta stuff tonight.
Uh-huh.
So we'll
Give him a
we'll
little
give
something
we'll give
different.
him a little space here. We'll get a little news in, and then we'll get to that stuff.
Makes sense.
We have some new information out of Butler, Pennsylvania, and it doesn't paint the Secret Service in a good light. What? No
way.
I refuse to believe such things. I will send it tomorrow. There we go.
All right.
So, Secret Service apparently is going to look incompetent in the thing we're about to tell you about.
Really?
Turns out the first shot taken on Thomas Crooks didn't come from the Secret Service.
Really?
Came from a local SWAT operator.
Is that like a local ham radio operator?
Well, no, a SWAT.
Local, just local operators?
It's an elite dude. I mean, it's a
Okay.
SWAT team guy. But
Oh, okay.
the local SWAT team shot the shooter. So for those of us who think that this was an inside job to have Trump killed, it doesn't help
That
alleviate our paranoia
that the SWAT team or
that
Secret
it wasn't even the Secret Service or the FBI that took the fucking shot. They were going to let this guy keep firing.
Yeah.
It was the SWAT team that drilled him. And a SWAT team guy who probably didn't get the memo from the Secret Service and FBI to not fucking shoot. By the way, infected penis wrinkle with 99 cents. There you go, guys. You want to do the last $5, $1 at a time? That's easy enough.
Do you think that they recruited this kid, offered him a deal like, look, yeah, you're going to take the fall. We're not going to shoot you. Like, we're going to arrest you. You go through the whole thing as a show, and they'll fucking hide him away, disappear. He can go live his life somewhere else.
That's interesting.
Like, why
And
else?
then the
Like,
SWAT guy fucked it up.
because he kept meeting with the fucking FBI dude.
Yeah.
Like, what was all
Well,
of
wait
that?
a minute. He met. Well, yeah, I think so too. I think he was
Yeah.
meeting with an FBI guy.
Yeah.
He was meeting with a guy who, when they tracked him by his cell phone, when he went back from Crooks's house, he went to an address that has an FBI field office in it.
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious.
Yeah,
All of this shit is just weird.
It looks pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
The first shot to hit Thomas Crooks, the man who sprayed 8 shots at a Butler, Pennsylvania Trump rally on July 13th, hitting Trump in the ear and killing an attendee, came from a local SWAT operator who was about 100 yards away from the building on which Crooks was positioned. Representative Clay Higgins said in a preliminary investigative report, "That's I'm looking at you, son."
Oh, really?
Yeah, the old sheriff or whatever.
Yeah.
Who used to do those things where he was like,
So he's getting in on this shit?
He's a congressman. He's a congressman.
We're going to get the truth.
If you come to the Piggly Wiggly and you steal submarine sandwiches, I'm going to shoot you and your dog. Like that. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
I hate blacks who steal. Because
Was he the one that said he prefers that they shoot him or shoot the criminals?
I hope they shoot you, son, because you're a piece of shit. By the way, Vidam, $5 says, I feel like Matt tonight as I broke ribs at work last Tuesday. I fell 10 feet off a ladder. Oh, these painkiller pills are so good. Thank you, Vidam. Another win for the toe.
Break one in half. You won't regret it, sir.
Oh, God. That night, I
that.
remember April and I were like going to like take you to the hospital that night.
Yeah,
You
that
were
was
so
a rough
fucked
one.
up. That was rough, buddy.
I'm aware. Gee, it's almost like I learned my lesson and never fucking did that again. Weird to realize something was fucked up and I'm not going to do that again. You know what that's like, Aaron?
I have done that.
Oh, good. Cool. Yeah, see?
Oh, it works out.
Yeah,
Makes you happier.
right.
Makes you horny as fuck, though.
I don't remember being horny. I have like these still like Polaroid images in my head. Like,
Just walk around with boners. Somebody come deal with this.
fix this.
SP, fix her. It's a girl. Ep didn't said, Aaron, how was your time in the slammer today? I was not in the slammer today, but my time at the courthouse was wonderful. Everyone was very nice and professional and gentle and loving. So the first shot to hit Thomas Crooks came from a local SWAT operator. The next shot, which killed Crooks, came from a U.S. Secret Service counter sniper.
Oh, I didn't know there's 2 shots that hit him.
Yeah. Secret Service didn't fire a shot at the Trump shooter until after the local authorities had already engaged the guy. So again, this doesn't really sound like, they're doing a lot to alleviate our conspiracy theories, Next up, there's a new video out of Thomas Crooks walking the grounds outside of the Trump rally before the event kicked off. Here's the clip. Now they put music to it, but yeah, there he is. Just walking around.
Yeah.
Just walking around a few hours before he tried to kill the president.
Just hanging out.
A couple days after they saw drones
You think-
flying
you
around
think he
the
got
place.
a snack?
Probably got something to eat. Probably stopped at a food truck,
Yeah. Some cheese curds.
Yeah. Grabbed
You can't attempt to kill the president on an empty stomach.
maybe a gyro,
Yeah.
What's a good food to eat before you shoot a president in the head? Right? Exactly. Oh, Ep didn't says funnel cake.
Oh, yeah. Funnel cake is pretty good.
That's not a bad
Pretty good
one.
carnival snacky food.
Yeah. But what's a good, I'm about to shoot the president snack? I feel like you've got
pork
to
chop on a stick.
pork chop on a stick. I feel like maybe
One of them big fucking turkey leg. Oh, a big fucking turkey leg.
I'm going pretzel. Pretzel and cheese. Going old timey.
That does sound
Pretzel
like something a
seems-
Spurg who would try
Right.
to kill the president would eat.
That's
Yes.
what I mean. It would be a
Yes.
dipped food
Just some weird
with flavor.
But no, is there flavor in? I've never had one of them. Are they that good?
They're fine. They're not like great. They're fine. It's like
There we go. It's fine.
if I order that, it's because I know what I'm getting. You know?
Yeah, that's the exact thing that guy would buy.
Yeah.
Just
So
like,
there we
eh,
go. So are we agreeing pretzel and cheese is the perfect assassin food?
I'll go with that.
Okay. Good. I like that. I like that we've agreed on what assassins should eat.
Bread and queso.
So yeah, somebody says bread and queso. Another person texting in beef stroganoff. That is an assassin's food.
Well, you don't get that at like a gathering, a carnival type thing. Not that the rally was a carnival, but you know what I mean. You get them type of vendors or food trucks.
Let's see. Matthew Q says, please, $2 says, please give a shout out to Long Prairie, Minnesota Drive-In Theater having a classic car show this weekend.
Ooh.
Playing American Graffiti starting at 6.
Too bad Long Prairie is far away.
Nice.
Too far for me, sir.
Oh shit. I owe
I'd take
Zen
the
Rhino
fucking
some
Mustang.
stickers. And I haven't address for stickers. I did send them. I think it's fucking I think he's trying to get some free stickers out of me. Fried Twinkie, maybe drink a Bloody Mary. Chicken tendies is definitely a Gen Z assassin food.
It's just a child food. I mean, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
I like me some chicken tenders.
Chicken tendies is definitely an assassin's food. I like that one too. They're saying Theo Von interviewed Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? Theo Von got a Trump interview, and why do I really badly want to see that?
I don't know.
Theo Von Trump. Oh shit, 3 hours ago, and it has 642,000 views.
I have some tour dates to tell you about.
Fucking
Like
crazy.
So,
record numbers of people. And I'm trying to
Theo
figure out,
Von?
we're on a cell phone.
You don't know who Theo Von is? He's like one of the hottest comics in the country. You know who Shane Gillis is?
I've heard of him. Everyone hates me
Theo,
now.
Theo,
Everyone fucking hates me
Theo
now.
Von is probably more popular than Shane Gillis right now.
Okay. I don't know Shane Gillis because I keep seeing his fucking ads on Hulu TV.
He's like Larry the Cable Guy for young people.
I'm not young.
Owner I was. And, that's a lot of people coming into a cell phone one way or the other.
Yeah.
But I heard some people
what?
had a problem with the audio.
Wait. We jumped into a bad spot. That's a lot of people coming into a cell phone. Nobody should be coming into a cell phone. It's going to wreck it, is what it's going to do.
Water damage, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't do that thing. That was done. And we had a great conversation. It was for 2 hours and 15 minutes. They just put out a clear tape of it, a perfect tape of it. But
I'll have to go back and
I
listen to
sounded, I think I sounded, somebody said your voice was distorted or something. And I guess it happens. Look, it was such a big thing, such a big audience, but I would have loved to have seen the clear tape originally. They put it out right after the show.
All right, I'm bored.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Going
bored.
on there.
Yeah. Good for Theo Von, though.
Is everyone shitting on me now?
Well, let's see.
Matt knows nothing.
Matt knows not. Yeah, MSO's really mad at the fact that you don't know
Matt
who
is a
anybody
complete
or
box of
anything is.
granite.
Matt is McBuster says Matt is a complete box of granite. You don't know who Theo Von is.
I don't live my life in front of a screen. Sorry.
You don't.
Fuck you all.
Dude. You could trip over something and see Theo Von nowadays. Like,
But
okay,
I don't.
do you ever
That's
go
the
on
thing.
Facebook? There's reels of like Shane Gillis and Theo
I
Von
don't
everywhere.
watch Facebook Reels. I refuse to. It's too much like TikTok. It's triggering.
Bro, you want to know something?
What?
There's only 4 people that show up on my Facebook Reels. They have
Yeah.
my algorithm down to a T.
Uh-huh.
Post Malone,
Uh-huh.
Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
The Undertaker,
Jesus.
and John Daly. Those are the only 4 people that show up on my Facebook. Like, if we go to Facebook Reels right now, watch it be just like all like gay shit. If we go to Facebook, it's not like on your phone where it shows you the 4. It interrupts the feed with 4 reels. Oh shit! I would probably have to do this.
You can't just click on Reels
man,
somewhere?
I almost fucked her in college. By the way.
Oh, boy.
Never mind.
What's that thing with the play thing
No,
at the top?
don't worry. I would know.
Is that Reels?
Yeah, no, that's just video.
Oh.
So, here we
There's
go.
Reels.
Reels.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, see, the first one is Post. It's Post Malone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Should we see what the next one is?
What's wrong with this
I mean, the
teeth?
crowd is stunned. Everybody's
Minnesota
stunned right now.
Vikings.
It was very quiet. It was like crickets.
It wasn't. It was noisier than that.
Minneapolis Miracle? No, I was there. It was like crickets.
Uh-huh.
It was fucking silent, dude.
See, it's louder than crickets.
All right, not literally crickets.
Mandela effect. You remember crickets.
Okay, so Vikings.
man? Do you want to hear that sometimes I think about eating a bullet?
Jesus Christ, Mel.
You threw away the guy that
No, this isn't. These aren't what my reels usually are when I go on my phone.
It's different on your.
Here,
I get it.
Let me go on my phone. It's usually The Undertaker, John Daly, Post Malone, and Shane Gillis. That's
I don't have time for this stuff. I work 10 to 12 hours a day.
You're so much better than
If I'm up all night on the weekends, it's because I'm fucking my chick, not sitting watching movies.
Ooh, I fuck
Bragging.
girls.
I am a brag.
I have sex.
Fuck.
I fuck, dude. Post Malone on Broadway. Shane Gillis doing stand-up. Post Malone singing. Oh, no, sometimes it's this Negan guy, this guy who plays Negan on Facebook Reels. I find him funny. There's The Undertaker, Post Malone, Shane Gillis. Oh, there's the guy who played Abraham in The Walking Dead. So it's like Walking Dead, Post Malone, Undertaker, Shane Gillis, John Daly.
Okay.
That's it.
You know what's on my reels? I have no fucking idea. I've never watched them.
I want to find this Negan Reels. I got to see if anyone finds these funny. Not this. Not this. Where's my fucking Negan guy? This is not the guy I was watching.
It's going to be different. See, that's
I know. I hate the desktop version.
mobile versus desktop. Yeah.
Sucks dick. Matt's never heard of Facebook, although Aaron's description of Shane was the worst I've ever heard.
Oh.
Shane Gillis? He's a funny guy. Gillis was pretty fucking funny way before the Trump impressions. He's on Stanhope, Norm, Hicks, Chappelle level. Ooh. I don't know if I can put Gillis there yet. I can't put Stanhope. No. Beer Hall Putsch to me is still one of the greatest comedy specials ever. Norm, sorry. No, can't do it. Gillis is funnier than Hicks. Hicks is overrated.
Yeah.
To me, Bill Hicks is overrated. Dave Chappelle, no way. I think Dave Chappelle's recent stuff is the funniest stuff he's ever done. So no, can't put him on that level yet. Sorry. You want to watch some of this uncivil law?
Sure.
Let's see what Kurt thinks.
April and Hope T statements are inadmissible.
Stop! It's an easy fucking name. And first of all, her name is Anderson. I don't want this person having the same name as my children. Thank you. Her name is Anderson. Now, I know she was Imholt when she got arrested, so I'm going to have to put up with that for another year or so.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not be associated.
But you are.
But it's Imholt. It's not difficult. And now I'm stress eating old Doritos that have been sitting down here all day because you're not pronouncing my name correctly. Kurt, goddamn you.
To the defendant. Why? Is this going to be the council thing? Or is that where this is going? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Or is that what we're doing now? Are we going to say the statements are inadmissible because she was denied her right to counsel by Nick? Is that where this is about to go? How much low fuel is there going to be?
I don't know. Maybe if you would read.
Yeah.
Is this how people feel when I pause all the time?
Oh my God, I feel their pain.
Right?
It's fucking infuriating.
As I'm yelling at Kurt, maybe if you just keep reading the fucking thing, you'll find out why he said
I've
it.
literally been at work, like listening to your show, sitting alone in a room, either running the shredder or in like one of the cranes. Like, I just start fucking screaming. Just play the fucking story. Stop fucking pausing.
Which one, Frazier or Niles?
Huh?
You said you were running the crane. Boo.
Fuck you.
Boo.
That was lame.
You were running the shredder. Which one? Number 1 or number 2? Super shredder or
Mega shredder?
Oh.
Which
to
one's
be in
mega?
this complaint or this answer? How much low fuel is there about to be in this thing? Okay. The statements are inadmissible. Why would they be inadmissible, counselor? This should be good. April M. Holt's statements to Deputy Pomplin are inadmissible as their testimonial.
Why?
But they're not being used against her, so what does it matter?
Oh, testimonial, meaning they're about her? I missed that when I read it the first time. Their testimonial So he can't use, Nick doesn't want them to use April's statement to the police as evidence because apparently she talked about what she did. This is like me coming in and being a witness and going, oh yeah, I did cocaine 3 or 4 times while I was there. I did the drugs that they had at their house. Yes, they were there. I did them, blah, blah. So April was probably admitting to some shit. Again, there's a reason why April's charges got dropped.
Yeah.
And then there's a reason they got brought back.
Right.
And were made after Miss Imholte was given Miranda and invoked her right to remain silent and her right to have a lawyer questioning. But they're not using.
You can't invoke your right to remain silent. You have to remain silent.
Yeah,
you can't sit there and tell people a bunch of shit and then go, by the way, I'm invoking my right to remain silent.
He just said she said a bunch of shit. Not that they asked her questions and she said shit. She just said shit.
Right.
On her own.
She was a scared white girl blabbering.
Yeah.
That's what happened. She was running her fucking mouth because she's a scared white drug addict. That's what it is.
A lawyer questioning. But they're not using the statements against her.
Right.
So
remember, anything you say can and will be used against you.
Yeah.
In a court of law. They aren't using them against her. They're using them against him. I love this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. The polycules going to bring each other down. You know, they were all busy looking at me.
Uh-huh.
Fuck's this guy going to do to us? What are you all going to do to each other? You guys looking over each other's shoulders now in the house? You guys looking around who you can trust? Kayla's got her own attorney now. Yeah. Hey, Nick, attorney-client privilege. They might talk about some stuff and not tell you about it. Mm-hmm. That's a little weird, right? Hey, Nick, I know you watch everything about you. What if Kayla and her attorney are scheming? What if they're like talking about shit, and then the attorney tells Kayla not to tell you everything? That means she could be getting information that you're not getting. That's pretty fucking weird, bro. What did April tell the cops, you think? Isn't it weird that they can use it against you but not against her? It's fucking weird, right? Can you really trust her? What if she really, she doesn't want felony charges? She's perfect. She always tells people she's always a victim. She never does anything wrong. So she's going to do what she can to get that felony charge off her, I bet. But they're going to need her to talk about you. If she doesn't cooperate, they're not going to lift that 5th-degree felony charge. But I'm sure, Matt, they'd have no problem lifting a piddly 5th-degree felony charge.
Yeah.
If she would cooperate.
Right.
Pretty girl like that doesn't want to look like she did something wrong.
You think there's still a chance?
I don't know, Nick. I'd worry about it. But, you know, a guy like you who needs to be in control of everything and needs everyone under his thumb, that wife of yours having her own attorney and them talking about shit without you knowing, woo, that's weird, man, isn't it? That's a little weird. I'd wonder about that if I were you. What are they talking about? They're talking about me? They going to sell me down the river? They going to talk about maybe, sending old Nick to jail and saving herself? Is that is that fucking lawyer of hers telling her to fucking throw me under the bus?
He's probably giving her all the advice.
Nick, I'd say fuck that.
Take a fucking plea deal. Throw Nick under the bus.
Yeah.
Get your fucking kids back.
Oh, Nick, this is a race to get under the wire, brother. Oh.
Nick will go to prison. You'll move on with life. You'll be fine.
Look at this, Nick. Here's what I say.
You get away. You get clean. You'll have your kids. You have a wonderful life.
Nick, don't listen to him. You can't trust anybody right now. They're all out to get you, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the lawyer's telling her.
Mm-hmm. They're out to get him. If I were walking around that house right now, I'd be looking around every corner. Be worried. I'd be listening to every phone call. Because it ain't me. It ain't me.
You ain't there.
I ain't there.
No.
Calls coming from inside the house, buddy. I'm eating stale Doritos after I pled guilty to a misdemeanor. You don't see me as a threat, do you? Nah. I'm harmless, bud.
Hard to be a threat from way over here.
I'm your friendly neighborhood convicted criminal. You know? I'm the pest.
So it doesn't matter. So, yes, if we were prosecuting her, that might be a very valid line of argument, right? We're trying to prosecute April. Oh, you can't use the statements of April against April. Why can't I? Well, I obtained them in violation of Miranda. Oh, okay. But you see, the thing is, the Miranda right is your Miranda right.
Right. Wow. Kurt's a fucking smart guy. I like listening to these lawyers sometimes. That's a good point. I bet you the fucking cops knew the entire time That they wanted info on him.
Yeah.
They wanted stuff they could use against him. They don't give a fuck about April. They know that she's the fucking side piece. They listened to Steel Toe. They knew that she was the fucking, pocket pussy. She knew that she was the fucking used up, fucking, coke side chick. So they were like, she can incriminate herself all day long. I don't give a shit. I want to know the goods she's got on him. Oh, and she sang like a canary. My girl did a beautiful job. She sang her last beautiful song.
Can't be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah, I like that, Kurt. I never thought of
that guy over there, though.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
What do you got to say, Toots? What do you got to say?
Hey, my gal sang one last beautiful song before it was all over. Her last beautiful song, her magnum opus, her swan song, putting Nick under the jail. You better take that plea deal, buddy. She's out to get you. And that lawyer at Kayla's, she's got to look out for her client, man. That means she ain't looking out for you. After that omnibus hearing, after this all falls apart, take that deal, buddy. They'll keep you out of jail. I promise.
How's it feel to be paying for that lawyer, Nick?
It's got to be rough.
Protects you. It protects you.
I'm enjoying this a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell.
You can't invoke the Miranda rights of a third party.
Well,
that doesn't make any sense. What? You can't do that.
It's almost like Nick's only a lawyer on paper. They spelled her name wrong again. Motherfucker. And they put Miss there. I like that part.
Statements are non-testimonial when made in the course of a police interrogation under circumstances objectively indicating the primary purpose of the interrogation is to enable police assistance to meet an ongoing emergency. Okay, so now you're going to describe what is and is not testimonial. For the purpose of this discussion, I will concede they're testimonial because I don't care. I just don't care. There are
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Throw your hands in the air.
Wave them around a little bit, maybe.
Wave them around a little bit. Then we'll know if you care or not. I can tell by how someone waves their arms whether or not they care. Yeah. See, this is Steel Toe's contribution to LawTube. These guys say super smart shit.
Yeah.
So then our audience goes, I'm getting bored because they're smart. And then I go, guys, don't worry.
We got this.
Retards are coming. And then we come in. You know what we are? We're the court jesters of LawTube. Hey, guys.
Thanks for that.
We're going to play this guy saying really smart shit about the law.
Uh-huh.
And while you guys feel really bad and stupid, we're going to go, yeah, hands in the air, right? Like, you don't care? Yeah. And then you guys are going to go, oh, I'm way smarter than those dipshits. Okay, let's go back to watching the lawyer stuff. So technically, Kurt, you guys need me. I make your audience feel a lot smarter.
We make you watchable.
Yeah.
Testimonial when in circumstances objectively indicating there's no ongoing emergency and the primary purpose of the interrogation to establish or prove past events potentially relevant to later criminal prosecution.
Whatever, faggot.
Okay, so in case you care about this distinction, and I'm not sure why you would, there is a distinction in the Fourth Amendment where if the police are trying to solve an ongoing emergency, then the evidence is not considered testimonial. The ultimate example of which would be...
This is the part where I get to LawTube where I start to feel really stupid and I'm not following.
It said not considered testimonial, so I'm wondering where he's going. I have no...
Testimonial. That's like the thing Mr. T does when he's doing like a convection oven thing. That's a testimonial. When he's talking about, yeah, these ribs taste really good in this Mr. T Flavor Wave convection oven.
Is that an infomercial?
Right, but it's testimonial when he talks. I was cooking ribs and asparagus on the Flavor Wave turbo oven, the convection oven. It made my whole dinner in 20 minutes. That's a testimonial, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. So April's like Mr. T in this case. And the cocaine is the Flavor Wave turbo oven.
Okay.
And Nick's just that asshole retarded lady who's sitting behind the desk with him.
You're a bomb maker. Right? You're a bomb maker, and the police have arrested you, and they're like, what's the code? What's the code?
It's a good impression of a cop. I want to say, you know why I understand this analogy?
Why is that?
I make bombs every day. LawTube helpers.
No, to disarm the bomb. What's the code? You know, and
where is
I'm not a lawyer. Screw that. Screw that. I want the code. I want to remain silent. Damn you. And you're...
Kurt should write a fucking TV show. Holy shit. He's just beating the shit out of blonde bitches in the backseat of cars. Tell me where the drugs are. Where is it? Where is it?
kind of getting uncomfortable with his cosplay.
You don't like
too.
it, the
No, it's
role
getting
playing
weird.
he's doing?
It's getting weird.
This is like charisma for a lawyer, though. You know?
Your lawyer, damn you! Give me the code. Oh, the code is 12345. Well, what
You couldn't try that yourself, retard?
a weird coincidence. That's also the code of my luggage. And they enter it and it disarms the bomb. And your lawyer like, oh, I invoked my right.
Yeah, but it also opened your suitcase. Now your clothes are all over the place. Ha! That's what we call a plot hole, dickhead. Ha! Your suitcase is open, but the bomb's disarmed. Mess in your living room, saved the city. The sacrifices we make.
Right to remain silent. I invoked my right to a lawyer. And then once again, the courts are going to laugh in your face.
Oh.
They're going to laugh in your face because it's like.
Not if you wear a suit, dude. They treat you with a lot of respect. If you dress nice, they're gonna
Yeah, not like a bum.
call you.
Don't
sir.
wear that hat. When you go to court.
You know when you can wear that hat? When you're at a glory hole. It's a great glory hole hat. I like Kurt. I'm not making glory hole jokes now. That's like when Meme Copium said I lived in the cuck shed.
You
Makes
like
me
him, you
feel
just
bad.
don't like his hat.
Right. Your hat honestly makes me want to play eeny, meeny, miny, mo with a barbed wire baseball bat.
Yeah, no. I understand this incriminates you, but no. They were trying to solve the emergency. It was necessary for the emergency. You don't get the protection of the Fourth Amendment, you dirty, dirty bomb maker. Please enjoy jail as these statements are used against you. So that's kind of what they're talking about. Not really applicable here, but yeah. Anyway.
Then why did
I get
wait? Why did we just go through the bomb maker?
I got this because Nick was trying to use what he just did as an example.
Yeah.
Nick was using that as the argument of why what she said can't be used against him.
Right.
And he just said, here's that scenario played out. Here's an example of it. And by the way, it's bullshit. This is not what happened in that case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can explain this to the idiots.
Right. Two Utes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Utes.
That's what I
The
understand.
Utes.
Yes.
Anyways. Statements to
Oh wait, no, it's got to be your bull. Okay.
to police made in response to the questioning by the purpose of establishing or proving past events for later criminal prosecutions and not to enable police assistance to meet the ongoing emergency are testimonial. I concede that these statements are testimonial because I don't care.
Wait.
I don't care that they're testimonial. I'd care a lot if it was an emotion to suppress with respect to April. I'd care a shit ton if it was an emotion with respect to April. But I don't care because Nick can't invoke the rights of a third party.
It's true.
But if it's my bull, you got to stick my head up its ass.
Only if I don't believe that the T-bones are good. Right?
Right.
So in this case,
So
the cops
I can get
are
a
the
good look.
T-bone.
So I can get a good look and
April
tell you.
is the bull's ass, and Nick is the butcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so good at this law shit. It's unbelievable. You guys want to go a little over overtime? Throw us a few bucks for going over overtime because I think we're going to nail what Kurt's trying to put down here, right?
Jeez.
Alyssa, when you clip this, could you call it Steel Toe Does Law Tube? Appreciate it, sweetheart. Love you too.
Jesus Lord. On May 23rd, 2024, exterior to defendant's home, April M. Holte was Mirandized by the deputy. When asked if she'd like to say anything, April told the deputy, "I'd like to remain silent until my lawyer's present." Deputy ceased any attempt to question further. Approximately 4 minutes later, deputy headed towards the house to retrieve a pair of shoes for April. Deputy took control of April. Deputy headed
Nick was mad about that. No, I'm just kidding.
towards the home when he about-faced and told deputy, "I did Miranda and asked for a lawyer." Okay. Despite the affirmative notice that they asked for a lawyer, deputy conducted a custodial interrogation of her to elicit incriminating statements by telling her side of the story. I don't care. Defendant has no
Dude, I want to do that as a lawyer.
But what matters
Don't
was
give a
though,
shit.
did you check the end specs on the rotary girder?
No, but you know what? There was a new guy there, and he was in the corner puking his guts out.
Oh.
All because Nick wanted to save a couple of pennies. Now, to me, that doesn't get out.
I know a movie.
And we can only quote that one.
standing to ask. Ding, 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 ding. Defendant has no standing to ask the statements be deemed admissible in her pending case, or his own. Rather, defendant asked the court to declare that the statements made were being admissible in defendant's case. Get fucked.
Whoa. Is that see, this is why I like asking my lawyer about this shit. Because he doesn't talk like that.
No?
Like he sounds more official when he talks about things. He's like, well, pursuant to statute, blah, 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 blah. And because the state needs to prove this and that, the reason that's not going to work is because she can still. Blah, blah, blah.
But then he got this guy.
This guy just goes, get fucked. And I'm like, that sounds like a legal argument I can get behind.
Get fucked. You don't have
There's two.
standing for that either. Holy shit. You were closer on the other
don't think that would hold
Holy
up in court.
shit.
Your Honor, I'd like to respond to the motion. Get fucked. Holy shit. Gay as fuck, bro. Stupid fucking bullshit. Dude, I could be a lawyer if you could do that. You're like, Mr. Imhold, how do you respond to the motion? Fag. I think the defense arrests, Your Honor.
You wrap this up. All my balls is starting soon.
Yeah. I get what he's saying, though.
Yeah.
But this is classic narcissist Nick trying to control everyone else's words when it comes to how it may affect him. You know, trying to gain control. Watching Nick grasp for the slippery bar of soap that is control in this case is hilarious. Yes. He's just
the harder you squeeze, the faster you fall.
That's what he's doing. And now Kurt here makes a great point. He's like, Nick has no right to ask that anything regarding April be thrown out.
Right.
That's fucking April's shit.
Yeah.
You were closer on the gun thing. God damn. You were closer on the gun thing than this. Holy shit. You don't have standing you don't have a standing for this bullshit. You can't use a motion to suppress the statements of a third party obtained in violation of Miranda. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Holy shit.
I agree with Kurt because Kurt has been in court before and Nick can't make it to traffic court.
On a Zoom call.
So on a Zoom call. So I trust Kurt on this one.
Shit. David says there's a confrontation issue. There may or may not be a confrontation issue, David, but that's not in this motion. So for the moment, I don't care. And also, there's not a confrontation issue. I don't care. So, yeah, maybe there is a confrontation issue. Maybe there's not. But since it's not in this motion to dismiss, what the fuck are we talking about?
I want Kurt to, if I murdered somebody and I totally did it and all the evidence shows I did it, I want Kurt to represent me at trial because at least I know he'll go down swinging like in an entertaining fashion.
Yeah.
He'll be like, Your Honor, fuck this guy. He's a dick. He doesn't know shit. I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to be found guilty, it's going to be colorful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd like to tell this witness, I think you're a fucking mark. Like, oh, shit. Kurt's really getting after him. Your Honor, the witness states that that he saw the defendant murder the man. I don't give a shit. Thank you, Kurt. Nailed it.
What the fuck? Is there a confrontation? It wasn't brought up. So what the fuck are we talking about, David? That's all I have to say to you. What are we doing here?
Just trying to give you a super chat, dude.
What are we doing here?
Talking shit about the law.
This includes any video recording as well as notes made. Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. You were closer on the gun thing. Admitting the statement says evidence at trial will violate the defendant's right to confrontation. How? See State v. Souter? Oh, I might have to look up this bullshit. We might have to look up this bullshit and see why this will violate the right to confrontation. This is going to be some good shit. The applicant.
Well, because I think what Nick's saying is they're going to play what April said, and Nick's counsel doesn't have a right to cross-examine because it's just they're playing what April said. But the prosecution doesn't get to ask April questions either.
Right.
So it's just admitting this into evidence. I'm so good at LawTube, dude. I fucking rule.
Dude, we fucking nailed it tonight.
I think we really did. I think we did the best.
We LawTubed the shit out of this tonight.
I think we did the best LawTube anyone's
we did.
ever done. For sure, dude. Nobody LawTubes quite like it. We're the LawTubers. Trucker 18 Wheeler with $2 says Kiki is watching last night's episode. Of course she is. She's a fucking chicken shit, dude.
Yeah.
She gets fucking owned when she tries to do our live shows.
Can't watch it live, can you? No.
Adam Simon, has she cracked 100 people? I hope she does.
She already watched it once today, and now she's watching it for the second time because she knows where to not play.
Yeah. Adam gifting a membership. Thank you, Adam. Very nice of you. Vidam with $5 says, what does the pleading guilty for misdemeanor charge do for getting back on the radio and the deal you're working on? Will it hurt your chances? No, they're very well aware of everything that's been going on. JB Gunner TV with $5 says, clearing it out. Thanks, buddy. Copperhead with $5 says, I'm tuning in late, but I'm glad to see Aaron isn't in jail.
Nah.
Oh, boy. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to end with 500 people checking out the program. Thank you guys very much, and you guys are $15 into tomorrow already. Thank you so much. All right, I'm out of here. You're out of here.
I'm out of here.
Guys, take it easy. It's been a great day. Thanks for closing it out with me. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, where we'll talk to you about Shuli's producer getting caught with cheese pizza.
Nice.
It should be interesting.
Wait, no, not nice.
Not nice.
No, not that
don't
kind-
want to
not
get
that
caught
kind of
with a
cheese.
box of cheese
See, you
pizza.
use these words and it confuses me.
No, you don't want to get caught with cheese pizza or cheddar popcorn.
No.
Neither one. MSO says box of granite.
Cheddar popcorn sounds disgusting. I mean, fine, I'll be a box of granite. I don't care.
Later, box of granite. This is the box of granite and convicted criminal show. I'll be back again tomorrow morning.